Stone. Hello.
That came in with like intense, like we're about to fucking shove somebody's shit.
Shit, right?
Well, we were talking about.
What really grinds my gears?
If you talk about guns, you have to have hardcore music.
Well, you have to, yeah, but you have to do one thing on that open, which I like, by the way. All right, because I told you that was my favorite one with the fucking bonfire with the. Yeah, all right, but you have to do one thing to change it now.
Get rid of Stalker Steve.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that means I have to put it back in my editor and remember how I did that like 5 years ago. And you know how that works.
Oh, I know how that works.
Which button did they push?
What I do? That's when I usually say, "Hey, Dish."
And by the way, Dish is my typist tonight because my keyboard won't effing work. So when I say ha ha ha, you got to go type LOL in the
So
down there.
I take it your keyboard's a little sticky.
No, it's my computer USB ports. I have like 4 of them, and they're all effed. Sometimes they work.
How many do I have?
They don't.
You have a laptop or a computer?
Computer. What up, everybody?
My old computer, dude, like the mouse would stop working, and all I'd have to do was unplug the mouse, and then switch the keyboard with the mouse, and then switch the mouse with the keyboard, plug them back in, and then they'd work for like 6 months. And then they'd stop working again, and then you had to switch them again. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, you know that little sound when you plug something in your USB port, the computer goes boop, boop, boop.
Yeah, let you know that's connected.
Wow, look what we have here.
Yeah, don't even do that.
That's awesome. Hey, Steve, look what we have here. People from Kentucky are outnumbering people from fucking Michigan. You got Gunpowder Beauty, right? Brenda J. And William now grew up in Kentucky.
Nice. Cool.
So there you go. See? So fuck you and you fucking palm knocking motherfucking, you know.
He didn't stay there though. Dish, type LOL for me, will you?
Gotcha.
Let me do a quick rundown because there's a shit ton of people in there. County Line Logging, what's up? Nice to see you.
Hey, County.
Miss Brenda J. Always a pleasure. I'll skip the panel for last. Okay. Oh, and I might be like a little nasty and evil tonight because me and Susie been binge watching Breaking Bad. So,
dude, you know, I haven't started that yet, but my son jumped on that. What about or Better Call Saul?
Binge watching what?
That's a good fucking show too.
Better Call Saul starts slow, but then it just sucks you in like, and then when it starts tying into Breaking Bad, it's like, oh my God,
yeah.
I can't wait till the next show. 2A TVs in our life. What's up? Gear Grande 19, always a pleasure, bro. William, nah. But it's glad that you're here. Gunpowder Beauty. What's up? What? You're not saying nothing back? Oh, she's not on here. She's in the. Oh, gotcha. I remember. Did I take my meds today?
No, we both skip ours. We want to go goofy today.
Damn it. Even my mouse is trying not to work.
This mouse?
Easy. We don't put mouse in front of people. Dish Outdoors, always a pleasure. What's up?
Thank you. Always awesome to be here.
Mr. Stump Greenwood, is it 69?
Well, it can be when it's necessary or in the appropriate time when there aren't very many witnesses. But for the most part, hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Mr. Mikey DeLucia, what's up?
What's up, kids?
Prepping to endure, and J-Watt just popped in. And from his sick bed, ladies and gentlemen, shows you the dedication. that and
Yeah.
I bribed him with a nice knife. Ohio Wolverine, what's up?
Hey guys, we'll see how long I last.
Bro, I sent you that link as a courtesy. I didn't mean that, you had to come on or nothing. I don't want you
I
to blow
understand
it.
I've watched nothing but college football all day, and then I got that guilty look like, are we just going to watch college football all day? So we ended up watching what did we watch?
Ohio State fucking stupid fucking playing a high school team.
Yeah, pretty much. They played
That
Indiana.
sucked. I know. I watched most of it.
We ended up watching Pretty Woman.
Ooh.
That's a classic. I like Pretty Woman. It's a good movie. And then
Good
The
flick.
Shining came on, and about halfway through The Shining, I got scared, and I said, I'm going to go get on a chat.
Look, my keyboard worked for a second.
Awesome.
Hey, Brenda J, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you.
After the naked lady scene in the room 237 where she turns into the old lady.
Yeah.
After that, I my night's ruined after seeing that scene.
I know, you get all excited. Oh, look, boobies, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, but it was actually like on like streaming services, so therefore you get to see everything, not like it's for the last 25 years you've only seen The Shining on like TBS or some shit like that.
Shining never scared me.
I know those two twins were pretty spooky when I was a kid.
What's his name? Psycho bothered me.
The scariest thing that got me with The Shining when I was a kid was like the bear costume giving the blowjob. Remember that scene? And like lifts her head up and turns and looks down the hallway and just stares at you. And like, what the fuck's going on there? As a kid, you don't really know what the fuck's going on. You're like,
exactly.
What the fuck's going on there? What's the deal with this bear suit?
I think the best blowjob scene is with The World According to Garp with Robert Williams. His wife cheated on him or something. She's giving a head in the driveway, and he fucking was it him that fucking rear-ended the car, right? Rear-ends the car and fucking cuts the guy's fucking cock clean off as she's sucking his dick.
and her tongue.
Yeah, her tongue. I fucking laughed my balls off. That's for you old people out there that remember the early '80s and shit like that. Not like Dish, who's only been around since the mid '90s.
Yeah, right. William Knott says The Shining scared the hell out of him.
Really? Brenda said she loved it.
Oh, see, I'm misreading again. He said the Shining scared Ohio, so he came here. No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
The Shining was the one that had the little creepy girl on the tricycle in the hallway, right?
There was a little boy on the tricycle.
The Shining.
That scared
Didn't it start in the parking lot? What is that? The Shining? When she was broken down in the somebody was broken down in the parking lot, dead of winter.
No, he goes to a ski lodge and becomes a summer or closed season manager of a ski lodge.
Wasn't The Shining? Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah.
It's a long movie, Mike. It's got a lot of parts.
Yeah, I know.
It's an even longer fucking book. Jesus Christ.
Rad Rom. Oh, it's now that I'm sick, I can do that voice really good. Rad Rom.
You sound like a sick Cartman. What the fuck?
Where's Jaywalk tonight?
He was here a second ago.
Yes, you know what this chat needs?
A little more Jaywalk.
I hate you.
Right on.
I hate you, Stunt.
Now we'll see Dish light up when MCK shows up.
No, he sounds like a sick Beavis and Butthead stump.
A little bit, but I'm not gonna give him a whole lot of shit. I mean,
yes, the
man's got a fucking he's sick and shit and all that good crap, and he gets a link, and so he shows up. Can't fuck with somebody who's got dedication like that. You can't call him a little bitch,
Well,
but
he couldn't be that dedicated. I sent him a link last night too.
Yeah, you say that to a lot of people.
Yeah, you said that. Yeah, I didn't get a link.
The fuck you didn't, because I'll fucking don't even start with me, you people.
Well, I wasn't on there.
Susie, tell them to stop. They're picking on me.
I was in horrible shape last night.
I was telling the truth, picking on you, Michael.
fucking hurts. And you call me Michael one more time, I'll fucking drive down to SC tomorrow and kick your ass.
You ain't driving.
Motherfucker, I've heard you
shit.
talk. I've heard you talk about driving places. You don't know what a fucking map looks like, so fuck you.
I know. I can't tell the difference between North Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky. It's all the same to me. I said, so that's why it doesn't matter where I tell you you're from.
Right. You can't drive to Cleveland for free tickets. God damn. What are you talking about driving to South Carolina?
Just go ahead and tell the truth, Mike. You got better sense than to cross the south side of the Mason-Dixon line.
Let me tell you something. The Mason-Dixon line can go suck my dick. How's that sound?
Hey, you can hang it out there. Somebody might hand it back to you.
Where is that Mason-Dixon line at? Does it come across like West Virginia or something like that?
No, Virginia.
Virginia?
I believe it's Virginia and
look it up.
It goes like this. Shit. We looked it up on the chat one night. On my chat.
Plug in your headphones or
Mason-Dixon line.
Oh my god.
Will you keep up with your thing?
Watch.
Maryland, right?
Look, you hover, see the speaker.
It's Maryland.
Click
Oh,
on it.
no.
Top part of Maryland, I believe.
It goes across the bottom of Pennsylvania.
Yep.
North of it's the Ohio border, basically Ohio West Virginia border.
Correct.
Yep.
Winter Wizard, welcome, and hell yeah, you can join for a bit. Nice to see you.
Winter Wizard, nice to meet you.
Hey, Winter Wizard.
Howdy.
But coming east, where's it go, Ohio?
It goes. Well, it starts out in. That's got to be Delaware.
That's what I'm saying. Delaware, Maryland.
It's
right.
It's the Delaware Maryland border. It goes up to Pennsylvania, all the way across Pennsylvania, and it goes north on Pennsylvania up to West Virginia. What's that called? Is that a panhandle or whatever? The little thing that goes straight up into Ohio.
No, that's the Ohio Valley.
And then it goes down the Ohio River, so it's the entire. It's the entire lower border of Ohio with West Virginia and Kentucky. And then it's the entire border of Kentucky and Indiana. And it's the entire border of Illinois and Kentucky. And it goes all the way up to Iowa and across Iowa. So it's really nothing south. It's all north, really.
Tell Winter Wizard I said you're welcome here and all that stuff. And
you're very welcome here, Winter Wizard.
We're here every Saturday night.
I meant to type it.
I know.
Just type my name in too, because I can't go on YouTube. If I go on YouTube, I'll lose everything.
Now, why are you watching on there when you can just pick your head up and watch it up here? Is there an advantage?
I was trying to see. My camera works. Can they hear me?
Well, your camera doesn't work on YouTube.
Hey, Winter Wizard, I got one thing to tell you. Okay, I'm from Boston. So if you hear me say Southerners and I start shitting on the South people, don't take it personally if you are from the South.
Right on. Mike gives us Southern folks hell, and we pick on him all the time about being a Northern douchebag. It'll be all right.
Yeah, we all know he's a loving grandpa kind of guy.
Right. He takes his guns out for walks on a regular basis, rarely shoots them, cleans them off, and walks them regular. He takes good care of them.
Fuck, I hate him.
Hey, my fault you don't kill shit.
So, Dish.
Yes.
I miss the old days when we used to hear, I sent you the link, and he wasn't here. No,
like last night?
Like last night. Dish, was he even out in the fucking thing last night? Do I have to watch my chat to see when he was? Why didn't one of you guys tell me? You heard me ask for him all night long. Where's Stump? Where's Stump? Where's Stump?
I don't know. We all said hi to him out there. I mean, not loudly.
Let me ask you this.
Spoke it, did we?
Was I here, or was it when I was with my daughter?
You were here.
I think you were here, but you were having a lot of problems last night with so-and-so. So,
by the way, after we got off chat last night, boy, did I do some blocking. Woo-hoo!
Good for you.
Full.
Well, I had to go to bed because I had to get up this morning and go to work. So I didn't get a chance to do all the blocking I wanted to do.
What was it really work, Mike?
Yeah. So here's what happened to me today, right? I get to work.
I offended Stump.
I didn't. How did I offend him? So here's what I did. I get to work this morning, right? I grab myself a coffee in a breakfast bar. I walk down the back. I sit in a chair. I sat there till about, I don't know, 10:30-ish. Pulled an order for a customer. Another customer came in about 11. Loaded 5 pieces of equipment on the truck. Closed the door. Went home at noon.
Tough
It was
day.
a tough, it was a tough fucking day.
I'll be back. I gotta go.
It was a tough day. Dish, are you wearing a Green Bay Packers t-shirt, sweatshirt
Yeah, I am.
by chance?
And I brought this out just for you, Mikey.
He's coming back. What's all over his face?
He's got a little ornament holder.
Oh.
Yeah, we all know what that handle for.
I'm going mad without my wide receivers.
No shit. He should come to he should come to New England.
Yeah, he could.
AR Guns 1776. Awesome name. What's up?
Yeah, right on. Hey, what's up?
Jay Watt.
Jay, why am I not surprised? Mikey had a cafe latte.
Oh my God.
You eating supper, Stump? Well, hey, tell the missus I said hello, will you please, Stump?
Scared. I'm giving up on the keyboard. I'm just going to interrupt people and say hey to new people.
Oh, now you can be like
Hey,
this.
J-Watt.
Oh, now it starts typing on its own. I didn't even touch it.
Creepy.
Poltergeist.
Exactly.
So something's going on with YouTube, folks.
Duh.
So today, my son texted me while I was at work. He says, "Dad, he said, I watched your chat today." I said, "Okay." And then he said, "You have like 572 views on it."
Awesome.
I go, "That's something wrong with that fucking thing. No, there's something wrong with that."
No.
He said it happened one time.
It was all the trolls passing your.
It happened one time with the 14,000 fucking whatever. Okay. So I said, "Nah, there's got to be something wrong." He says, "Dad, I'm looking at it right now." I said, "Okay." I get home. It says like 41.
Weird. Dish, type what underneath AR Guns?
Okay.
So I don't know.
He says good news. I'm like, what?
I don't know if they're taking away because
There you go.
of what
she got it.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I notice with YouTube, if I watch a video, hit the like button, hit the back arrow to go back to my original suggestion thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then go back to that video, the like button turned off again.
Really?
Yeah.
So
So
there's something fishy going on.
well, every time they change something.
It's my last Pepsi tonight too.
Oh no.
Yeah, I have to drink apple juice.
Oh shit. Let me
I'll
text
drink apple juice. But the problem is that if I drink apple juice, it just looks like you're drinking a fucking glass of piss. And my wife says, "Why do you even?" She says, "Doesn't even look like piss." I go, "If you see my piss, it looks just like it."
Oh no.
You know.
You hear about the joke in the hospital? It's fun to play on nurses.
The who?
Joke in the hospital. You save up your apple juice, and when they want a urine sample, you dump apple juice in there.
Yeah.
And when they hold it up, oh, it's a little cloudy. Well, let me run that through again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember when
Pretty
remember
good
the
looks.
I remember when the drug testing first came out, and guys didn't want to fill, so they'd have their girlfriends or their wives piss, and they'd bring it in with them, and you know what I mean. They transfer it into the thing.
Yeah.
Well, here's the funny part: when the guy fucking does this thing and everything, and a week later get the results, and he said, You failed, but tell your wife I said congratulations, she's pregnant.
Right on, William.
Last night's chat shows you 62 views. Did you? What's it say on yours?
Let me go look.
I can't open up YouTube or I'll disappear.
Hey, silent watchers, PNASCARs, Uncle Kyle, what's up?
I have been having to redo thumbs up with everybody's constantly past few months, especially now she's when they're doing the right on there. Got AR.
Yep.
Right on. Jokes on you, they reused the cups.
Yeah, just rinse it out. Nobody can tell.
Well, now I don't know if anybody's ever taken, but I had, you gotta, when you get your DOT, you gotta take a drug test, and now it's so they make you empty your pockets, and then they look at you, and they look to go. I'm like, good thing I didn't have a willy. She'd be like, wow, but empty your pockets, and then make sure you have the rabbit ears coming out. Make sure there's nothing in your pockets going in.
Yeah.
And I went in there. I was the third person in line to get to the building. I was there before. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I said to the girls, "You know how long it's going to be?" She was wise. Because I'm going to piss. I'm doing a pee-pee dance as it is. I got to piss like a racehorse, and usually when I got to go, I just go. So,
pee-pee dance.
So she's like, "No, hang on." Because now they only give you a certain amount of time to piss in the cup. Years ago, you can sit there all day, drink a half a gallon of water. I say half a gallon because it took you all day because they gave it to you in a Dixie cup this big.
Yeah.
Like
do
the
it
dentist
shots.
cup. Yeah. So, anyways, I got right in, and I said to her, "Well, it's not going to be an issue filming this thing today." But yeah, it's they make you sign everything, and here, Dish. I hope this gives you some ideas.
I noticed the thumbs up problem started when they took away the thumbs down count.
Oh, okay.
The thumbs up started disappearing and shit after you click it. Didn't it used to be red or something too, and then they changed?
I don't know, and it's weird because I'm on my phone today and I like something, and all of a sudden the thumb went like it was like fireworks. Like I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. There was another channel. He's a little bit controversial because Zeducation. He shows the memes of the week and stuff, and he is like bouncing on 1 million subscribers, and he'll get right up to it, and then all of a sudden they take 500 away. He'll get right up to it, and then they'll take 300 away.
Wow.
So he's having issues with subscribers also.
It's unreal because I don't understand how, like Jay Watt says, it was 62 views on the video from the chat last night.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know, my son can read. I mean, he's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just weird. It's just weird.
Jay Watt.
William Nas says, I subbed him when he had 112 subs. I never even heard of the guy.
This education, it's good, coffee in the morning, comical, shows some pretty good memes, some controversial memes. Some of his videos get taken down, but it's no-brainer stuff,
Yeah, because I just fell out.
Wow, 112 subs. That must have been a minute ago, William. I was thinking of something, and I can't remember because I'm old. That's kind of a nice excuse to have in your back pocket at any time. You can just whip it out. Hey, I'm old. Sorry to run over your, the front quarter panel of your car, but I'm old. I had a wreck right in front of me the other day. 2 idiots met on the same corner at the same time, and there was a crash. It was awesome. traffic was slow. There was like a stoplight, a street up, and I was a street back, so I did not block the intersection like a good driver. One car come creeping out and went on their way. Another guy come out like halfway and just like stopped. And then behind me, we had one of those assholes that likes to pull out of traffic, get in the right-hand lane and just nut it past everybody. Guess who hit the guy just kind of sticking out? Kaboom!
Uh-oh.
And the dude is one of them little loud sports cars, so it was kind of chuckle.
Yeah, he's got the exhaust that's
Well, I could hear him coming. It was a real low pointy car, like a I don't know, like a 280Z or some fucking thing like that. I know that's ancient, but
stumped.
Little flapper headlights, and I could heard them coming way back, like 200 yards back, just ripping through the gears. It's like, dude, everybody stopped. Don't you think there's a reason everybody stopped? Why are you flying? Sure enough.
Stump. That's a song, you know. Sometimes it feels like somebody's watching me.
Now, who sang that one? Who sang
that one? I couldn't even tell you. I don't remember groups unless it's like the Stones, AC/DC, or something like that. I don't.
Oh, come on, please. Pop song like that.
It was Rockwell with Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, it was Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's right.
I can't do it.
Michael Jackson just sang the chorus.
Yeah, but Rockwell was like the son of
Joe Rockwell,
the Motown guy.
Gordy.
No, you guys don't remember Joe Rockwell from fucking the Flintstones? Oh no, that's Joe Rocket.
Stump.
You know what? I can't.
Oh fuck me!
I can't pull a fast one on him. I can't prank him. I give myself away too easily.
I'm gonna have to start taking my hard pills. See if that works.
Start taking your heart pills?
No, hard pills. You know, my
Heartburn?
what do you call them? The
Xanax or whatever?
No, the painkillers.
Oh. I was going to say, if the doctor gave you heart pills and you're not taking them?
No, my heart's all right.
Nothing like a little
I take naproxen because it kills the swelling and the inflammation. And usually it works pretty good, but I can only take one every 12 hours. I'm like, what?
Right, gunpowder.
Yeah, chips of horse cookies are good.
J. Watt, you do not want to prank anybody at the outhouse because the payback is just shitty.
Little saran wrap on the fucking seat.
Yeah, no.
You know, little hand coming out of the fucking thing, and somebody's fucking head. Oh, we did all those.
Every time somebody starts pranking, the guy that gets prank's got to up it. Next thing you know, you got bears growling and scratching on the outside of the shitter when you're in there.
Or some of you screw the door shut and you can't get out.
Or that.
See, Susie, that's when you take the shotgun with you, right? And when you hear a scratch at the door, oh, there's a bear.
Yeah.
And as soon as he hears, he might stop scratching the outside.
I'll tell you what, been there, done that. I've had that happen right behind me before.
And
it's blood curdling. Let me say that.
To hear, fuck yeah, it is.
Yeah, especially with it in the hands of a young, scared, dumb kid.
Yeah.
how long ago was this? When you were a kid too?
When I was a kid too. Yeah, a group of we had a group in my neighborhood. We were pretty tight. But if somebody wasn't in the group, we'd go prank them or beat on their windows or
boys.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we were
Troublemaker boys.
we were scaring this kid one night, and I got kind of ballsy. He goes, watch this, I'll go pound on his door. And he had a space about that big between his front door going in and the garage door. So there's a little chunk of siding, a little corner. Bam, 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 bam on the door. And I got my back up against the wall right there in the corner. I looked over and here's a shotgun barrel coming out the garage.
Oh.
I'm like, holy fuck. Serpentine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Jay Watt. I built it. I know what specific screws to take out to make it weak enough to, help. All you see is head and feet sticking out of the hole. Saying,
Party pooper. The turf. The turf wire. It's funny stuff. What?
tripwire.
Oh,
Tripwire.
You should really read silent.
Oh.
It makes it easier.
so,
Okay.
Susie, get yourself a little reach stick, and when I'm not just sitting on the fucking in the outhouse, you just reach that fucking stick down there and just come right up with it.
Yeah, but what is it like?
Well, yeah, hey,
Then we're in a whole new realm of things.
I didn't know you were from the South.
Have you ever been to Southern Michigan, Mike?
No, I told you the
By the
first I've
way,
ever gone is Minnesota.
Susie would never prank me. She does things like this for me.
Those peanut butter cookies?
Oh yeah, melt in your mouth.
So show it now. So you're teasing the whole chat instead of just getting up and then chewing those, eating those off camera. You're gonna break all our balls, knowing I have 0 cookies in my house right now.
I had coffee and peanut butter cookies for breakfast.
No, I mean,
Because I don't know. I don't call them the little. Those stupid Petrus Farm Milanos?
yeah.
My
Waste
wife
of money.
loves those, and I don't call those cookies.
Those
They're not
things
even
aren't even
cookies.
worth. They're not even worth stealing. They're like tasteless.
Yep.
She just
I like-
something that says Milano, Alyssa Milano.
Yeah, I like Nutter Butters. My favorite cookie.
Yeah, I like that at first too. But I like. There's a shortbread cookie, like Nabisco has a
Hey,
shortbread.
Dish, we gotta get together someday.
Oh, really?
But
I never had.
I'm
never
going
had
to go back to like the South thing. It doesn't matter what state you're in.
Mhm.
The southern part of the state is always a lot different than the rest of the state, no matter
yeah.
what state you're in.
Almost definitely.
The Southern Ohio is just like fucking Alabama, if you ask me.
Well, Southern Massachusetts is just all rich folks living on the fucking Cape. You know what I mean?
Stump, I can't do that because I gotta face him one day. I'll be homeless.
One day, you mean every day.
Yeah, but I mean, if I do that,
And you fall asleep sooner than I do.
Well, that's because there's a reason for that.
I'll look at her and go, Susie, you getting tired? And her eyelids start closing immediately.
Because she
it's 6:37 usually. And this one goes to bed at 4, 5, 6 sometimes.
Never 6.
Never 6?
Should start at like 2, 3, 4, 5.
What-
I have to stay up in case Dish texts me.
Oh,
When
yeah, we gotta stay up for that.
when I pull my glasses off and set my glasses on the table and then rub my eyes,
Yep.
you can tell it's time for me. I'm hidden that way.
Does anybody else get the random when you're tired? Get the random like eye burn? They're like feel like they're on fucking fire.
Well, that's why I take my glasses off and rub my eyes.
What causes that?
I don't know.
I get the
Being awake too long.
I get the I'm in the world all by myself feeling like I had today when I left work. And then I get out of my car and my daughter's like, Daddy, I'm having a problem with my car again. Da, 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 da. And my neighbor went upstairs, bought her a battery. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this car? But it was just, it's like I'm in a tunnel. There's nobody around me. There's no, So here's what happened. We fixed all her shit, blah, 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 blah. I sit in the chair to watch the Ohio, Indiana debacle. And that was about 3:00. And my son woke me up at 7:30. He says, "You cooking dinner tonight?"
What up, here?
Hey, dear.
I'm like, what? You know how to make a sandwich for yourself? What would you do if I wasn't here? He said, I'd eat something else, and I'd eat something else.
Y'all having a good one?
Absolutely. What's going on, kid?
Oh, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Get it? Got a
Just
whole
sitting
lot.
here and eating some no-bake cookies.
Ooh.
There you go. Another guy got to come on here and show his cookies.
What is it?
No bake.
No-bake.
Good. Yeah, I like to make those.
They're all right. They're store-bought.
Unbelievable.
Store bought.
I want that dish. I want that edit.
Not the
I wonder how he does that.
What? What's going on?
Do you see what you look? Highlight gear, Stevie. So
I feel like I'm peeping on them.
highlight gear so Susie can see what's going on.
Did he not have a shirt on?
No, hon, it's not that. Look where he's at. You see how everything's foggy around him, and he's in like a little hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all in the vagina looking at him.
Went
He's like,
right to the gutter.
He's like, let me out.
He's not a gynecologist, but he plays one in his tool shed.
Exactly. You know why? It's that commercial. It's that commercial gear saw.
Could you imagine you're coming out of the birth canal your first day of life on this planet and seeing that fucking face?
Put your hands up, dear, like you're catching. There you go.
Now say push.
Push! Shut up and push!
What's the
Hold your
commercial?
legs up!
Hey,
Be like
what's the commercial when they're inside the vagina? Have you guys seen it yet?
Put it back. Put it back.
No,
Whoa.
Mikey.
Swear to God, there's a commercial.
They can show that.
I'm not even joking. They are in a vagina.
Wait.
I'm telling you, I'm not lying.
Is it a female vagina or a male vagina?
I believe it's a female vagina.
I think I seen that Magic School Bus episode.
Magic school bus episode.
No, listen to me. I'm being dead serious. And I looked at my wife and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" And she's like, "I know, right?"
I totally. We were.
By the way, Ohio, I want you to admit something right now.
It's not Gay Pride Month anymore.
You feel that you, because I said Ohio. I want you to admit something right now.
What?
You feel better, don't you? Because you're talking with your friends.
I feel a little bit better, but man, I am feeling like shit. It's like.
Well, don't watch the Cleveland game tomorrow because you feel worse.
At night, it's like at night in the morning is like the worst.
Yeah. Always.
You think you're better during the day, and then like 7 o'clock hits, you're like, this shit sucks.
Well, that's how I know when I'm really sick, Ohio. You know why? I can smoke around 10 o'clock in the morning till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
and then every cigarette after that makes me cough and I'm dying, and and it's like, that's just weird.
Well, I had a conversation the other day with a we'll just say young lady that was trying to convince me that trans women are women.
Did you have to pay for this conversation?
No. This was one of those. I'm going to try to school you because I know what kind of person you are through my friends or whatever, right?
Yeah, they've identified you.
So I said, how can you believe that a trans woman is a woman? Because trans women are women. I'm like, well, if she was really a woman, she wouldn't need trans in front of her fucking name, now would she? End of conversation, period, goodbye, fuck off. And don't ever talk to me again.
Well,
and I don't know why they even brought you here, whoever fuck you are.
So you let another prisoner out of jail?
I think it's more of a feeling.
No. It was.
I think it's more psychological than it is obviously physical. Just saying.
I understand that, and I don't care whatever you want to identify as, but don't tell me that a man that's a transsexual is a fucking woman.
Right.
It just.
But they have to tell you that because it's in their mentality. So they want to be the reverse of what they are. So they have to say that yes, I was a man, but now I'm. You know what I mean? So they have to have that in their head.
And they didn't like my other tidbit of factual information that I gave her about most of the trans, cross-dresser, whatever, drag queen thing of grooming these children at these reading at the library and shit. That's nothing but fucking grooming. She's like, why? I'm like, you tell me. And she's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, then I would tell you. Because they can't reproduce, so they have to groom and recruit. If they could reproduce their own, then we wouldn't have them trying to teach other people's kids how to be fucking trans. They could just teach their own kids. But guess what? They can't reproduce, so therefore they have to recruit other
some of
kids.
Some of them really good at it too. Did you ever watch the Harvard Pudding Club? Oh my God! Punch that into YouTube.
Cool.
Punch that into YouTube. Let me tell you, you can't tell the difference unless they lift up their skirt. I'm not even joking. Look up the Harvard Pudding Club.
Hey,
the
man.
parade they have.
Listen,
it's awesome.
I'll tell you, it doesn't. I don't really care what you do with your life, but don't bring on other people's children.
Correct.
And the whole bathroom thing. If you're a male that's transitioned into a female, and you look like a fucking female, and you can't tell that they're not a male or female,
use the female bathroom.
You can use the bathroom, and no one knows. I don't give a shit. How many times?
Keep your mouth shut and just go.
Yeah. But when you look like Steve with a fucking stuffed bra and a wig, and you're trying to go in the women's bathroom, that's what I have a problem with. Because I know you're not a trans woman. You're just a fucking.
I identify, so I'm allowed in this bathroom.
Jay, what? That's right beside Watertown, by the way. I agree with Ohio. But you know what I do? I get yelled at one day. So I go to this gas station and I got to take a leak, right? So I go to this gas station and there's a line for 4 guys waiting to get in the bathroom. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. I bang on the woman's door. Nobody in there. Whoosh, go right in.
I do that to the guys' bathroom.
Because it's a 1-seater. Okay? It's only a 1-seater. So I go in, do my business. I come out. Some woman. I come out and she goes, excuse me. That's the woman's room. I said, yeah, well, I had to use it. I said, because I had to take a piss. And she's like, you can't do that. I said, I just did. How do you, ma'am, don't tell me I can't. I just did. And I says, it's a 1-seater. So it's not like I'm in there with,
the family.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I go, well, how would you know it's a 1-seater unless you've been in there? I says, because the men's room has 1 thing too. That means the girls' room has 1 theater. They don't have more because they're a girl and less because they're a guy.
The views and opinions of Mike DeLucia are the views and opinions of Mike DeLucia during this chat. They are not the opinions of Steve and Susie, Deer, Dish, or the Ohio Wolverine.
Now, why'd you say that to me? I didn't say that when you said what you said. Cocksucker.
Well, I didn't make fun of a disability. I didn't
make fun of a disability either.
I think you did.
The woman was a fucking idiot.
Or, at DTE, I had to use the bathroom there.
How did I make fun of a
Women's line was
disability?
so long. I went in the guys'
What did I do?
I left.
Oh my!
Hey, the line's shorter. I'm gonna go in the guy's bathroom.
I made fun of gender dysphoria. I didn't make fun of.
Who did I make fun of?
Walk down hey, what's up?
Why? Because I went with that?
Ohio, you better not have gave me your cold.
Listen, I'm not making fun of anybody. I just don't understand why people can't just leave their yap shut. If a woman come walking out of the men's room, you think I give a rat's fuck that she was using the men's room? No, don't care.
Actually, I seen a video other day where there was the women's restroom line was like at a concert or a baseball game. You know how it's like a mile long, so there's always a woman in the fucking men's room using the bathroom there.
Where is it?
I seen a video the other day where they had 2 women in there, and they had security come in there and kick them out, and everyone was like cheering, like, "Yeah, get your ass back in your own fucking line. Wait in line." They're like, "You want equal fucking rights, equal weight in your fucking line."
I remember when I took my nephew to the Fenway Park, and back then it was the maze, right, with the chain link going into the men's room, and it was fucking packed. And I'm like, fucking, he's doing the fucking. I go, Mike, I'm gonna piss myself. And some guy says, "Is he all right?" I goes, he's probably gonna piss himself. So the guy had a friend near the door. Whatever the guy's name was, Timmy, whatever the fuck. Yells to him. Anyways, they wind up taking my nephew going over the fucking fence. And I go, cool. I says, Dave. He goes, what? I go, get in there and take a leak. I'm behind you. You know? So I go walking over the chain link. I get in there. By the time I get in there, he's like, I'm all done. I'm like, good. But I just thought it was kind of cool that they, you know what I mean? They helped out the kid.
Well, how old was he?
He was probably fucking 5.
Yeah, they take care of him, man.
He was probably 5.
You don't want your 5-year-old nephew pissing himself at a game.
Right. And it was and back then the Fenway Park had the old trough, so like you're pissing in the bathtub. You know what I mean?
The AAA team in Columbus had the old trough like that, and I'm sitting there, got the shit hanging out, doing my thing. This dude comes in, and of course it was like buck of beer night, right? This dude comes stumbling in, fucking just straight head first right into the fucking trough.
Wow.
It's like, oh fuck. Just oh my god, that was gross. Yeah.
Shit,
I'll never forget that.
I seen a video on YouTube one time, and this girl I think it was a news or something.
He was doing the report, and the guy comes out and washes his hands in the
pisser. He goes,
he picks up the fucking mint and
yeah,
uses it like soap.
Yep. I remember that.
That's fucking hilarious. And he's fucking trash too. It was like at a concert or some shit. I see.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I think the worst thing I ever did when I was drunk was I was at a Patriots game and I pissed in the sink.
Well, you know, women got away with it so long because no one was saying anything because there's pretty girls like exposing their privates in the fucking men's room, you know? Because they would always go in there to pee and then everyone would get a boob shot before they
especially boob shot, right? He's talking about boob shot. You know, the fucking people. A boob is a boob is a boob, right? Who cares, right?
Yeah, once you see one, you want to see the rest of them, though.
Exactly. But here's the thing. And then they got the security. They take her away. I'm like, what are you taking her? We're all having a smoke at Gillette Stadium. Just fucking, you know, each corner has their, right? Anyways, we're having a smoke. And I still got the shirt today, by the way. And this girl at the top. And they're overhanging and you know, they're overhanging the railing and shit. We're chatting back and forth. And some guy yells out, "Hey, lift them up, lift them up." So she goes, "Oh, me or her?" And we're all like, "Both of yous." So they do one of these. Well, when they did one of these, the girl said, "Here, you take it." And she threw it. Well, I grabbed it. It's a Tom Brady. It's a silver. You know, remember the silver away shirts? Anyways, they take her. I'm like, she put a T-shirt right on. You know, she had another shirt with her. And they don't let the girls do that no more. I'm like, why? It's a boob. Why can't you show a boob?
Depends on what state you're in. Massachusetts, it's probably indecent exposure.
But the guys do it.
Right, but
and there's more guys that shouldn't do it.
Right, I know. Like, really, I shouldn't be taking my shirt off at the beach, but I do.
I don't either. I got a belly.
Well, I mean, I do, and I'm sure I've probably come this close to major death or being harpooned.
Fuck you, J-Watt.
Winter Wizard says there's an event near him, near where he lives, and there's a pissing wall. The object is to see who can piss the highest. Like, damn.
That's cool as long as it's inside, because outside, you might get wet.
Yeah, no shit. Nice stiff wind blows right on.
See, chicks, women have it so fucking easy,
I beg to differ with you on that one.
They have it easy.
I rather
I
have
don't know,
a
man.
than hike a skirt.
Oh, so did you hear? Everybody's like, they're all excited because we have a female governor. Well, we had one before, but they only called her an acting governor, not a real governor. She was acting as one.
Oh well.
So now we have. Oh, but it gets better. Now we have a out of the closet, full blown lesbian woman governor. So she's glass breaking, right? So somebody on Facebook put, "Isn't it? Look at the glass breaking event in Boston." Da, 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 da. I goes, "Good. It's a glass breaking event. Now do me a favor. Tell her to get a broom and a dustpan and sweep the fucking glass up." The people were breaking my fucking nuts like there's nobody. What is wrong with you? You fucking chauvinist pig. Da, 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 da. I'm like, that's the whole pun of it. Get it? People don't understand jokes anymore.
This
People
fucking
can't
country,
laugh.
man. I mean, look what
Just laugh.
look what Pennsylvania did. They elected a dude that was like, he can't even make a complete sentence. He's like,
Oh, so it's Biden's brother.
Yeah,
oh
no
my
shit.
God. And it's not that I'm mad about it. I actually feel sorry for this guy.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
because
like they're parading them around.
I know what they're doing. I know exactly what's going to happen. Because
he's going to be a puppet.
No, he's going to go in and he's going to be determined unfit to serve. And guess who can take his seat?
Nope, they have to have a special election.
No, they don't.
Why not?
His wife can take his seat.
Oh, great.
Well, there you go. That's why Pennsylvania is so fucked up.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, you have to have a special election.
Yeah, his
And
wife can take his seat the
it's
remainder
not
of
like
his
that.
term.
It's not like Dr. Oz was a great catch, but damn.
Well, first of all, Jay Watt, I would probably go to Arkansas. NC, if I go to NC, I get to see Stump though.
You got a good SC.
No, wrong state.
No,
Mike.
NC. Huh?
SC.
Same thing. North Carolina, South Carolina. It's the same thing. Come on.
You wait till you drive there,
Dude, they're fucking. Listen to me. They're fucking South. Who cares? It's all one.
Real quiet. Mikey, quiet.
What?
Senator, wake the fuck up.
Seneca? Is that your
Huh?
dog? Cat. Dog.
Looked like Susie was sleeping on us. That's what I yelled at her.
But I can't.
Good comments.
Susie, Stevie thinks you're sleeping.
Oh, you got to sign in.
I don't know the password.
Oh my God, another
I could,
pass.
she must have been looking at her phone or something because it looked like her eyes were closed and she was like nodding off. She looked like Mikey at 1:30 in the morning.
Mikey's not even here. Mikey at 1:30 in the morning. His eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Even though sometimes you stay in here a little bit later than you should,
Your Democrats are truly fucked. Yeah.
Right on, Swamp Donkey.
It's not a.
Huh?
And you know what it is, Swamp Donkey?
You, but I can't.
Swamp Donkey. It never bothered me before, right? Like I never gave a fuck what party you were at. I most of the time I still don't give a fuck what you are. But for some reason, they're going over the edge. They're so far fucking left now. They're so far left now. It's just not even funny. It used to be they can sit close to the aisle. Huh?
You can't vote for a person anymore. You only vote the party line.
Well, the problem is though.
You got a Democrat in Pennsylvania who should not be running. He should not be. He's dumb as a fucking brick. He's had a stroke. He's got a handicap.
You don't even recognize words and stuff.
When he was the mayor, the little town that he was mayor of, like went up crime like 200%, lost all its businesses and all kinds of shit. And it's just that he's got a D next to his name, so people vote for him. They go party line.
Right.
Gunpowder Beauty, forget the Walmart freezer. Just moved to Kentucky. Now, is she in South Kentucky, West Kentucky, East Kentucky,
I think she's
North Kentucky?
northern Kentucky. Yeah.
So what's north of Kentucky? Is that Tennessee?
Michigan.
Ohio.
Yeah, but isn't
She's only
Louisville?
going to be. Hey, she's only going to be 2 hours away from the Wiener restaurant that I took her to. So
Isn't the
There's got to be something going on between you two.
Louisville's South Kentucky, Southwest Kentucky, right?
no, Louisville's like right in the middle of the state.
Louisville's in the middle of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So Ohio goes right down into right beside there.
Well, there's parts of Ohio.
My cousin said that it's only an hour and a half to the Kentucky Derby, and then they run the Derby in Louisville, right?
Not sure where the Derby's at.
Yeah, it's in Louisville, and he said Louisville's an hour and a half away from Chillicothe, Ohio.
Yeah, it's not far.
She's 30 minutes from Indiana and Cincinnati.
Yeah, and Cincinnati's in Ohio, so.
Why do I think Ohio's so far north than Kentucky? Why do I think Kentucky's way the fuck down there?
Because they border. Like, it's like a tri-state area. Kentucky, Ohio, and Indiana all come together right there in that little corner.
Kentucky's north of Tennessee?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. I gotta look at the map.
Tennessee is the big, long one with the little...
That's what I named them, Tennessee.
As we can all see, Mike aced geography in high school.
I actually did, but that was fucking 40 years ago, asshole. I mean, really.
Well, the state border lines in the map of the United States hasn't changed.
Okay, but my thought process and my memory has.
Oh, don't get all jumpy with me.
All right, fuckface.
Corn pop. I got these hairs on my legs, and the kids rub them in the pool.
Not my fucking.
You're nasty.
And I like the roaches when they sit on my lap.
Get
right,
off.
So.
Get out.
So. Oh yeah. All right. So.
Corn Pop was a mean dude.
Ohio is technically south. I mean, Kentucky is like almost the rest of Kentucky, I should say. Like Western Kentucky is west of the whole state of Ohio.
Yeah, there's just a small part of Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean, because part of Kentucky goes to Missouri, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Okay.
I tell you what, when you're driving across Kentucky,
yeah,
like when you come through Cincinnati and you go into Kentucky and you're driving to like Tennessee,
right?
That's like fucking 6 and a 7 hours drive through Kentucky just to get to Tennessee, man. It's forever.
I know Gunpowder. We've been over this how many times, but I never looked at a map when we went over it. All right, sweetie. So leave me alone. So Indiana, huh? You didn't avoid Indiana, poor kid. That's the stupidest. That's the stupidest fucking state there is Indiana.
I don't know. I think Massachusetts is giving everybody.
Fuck off! You never even been here.
And at least they're not Illinois.
Fuck
off!
You
I ain't never been there. I've been there.
You've been to Massachusetts.
Yeah, I went in the Celtics play shit back in like '88 when it was still the Garden.
Come on, that doesn't
count. I
count.
was a kid, but I mean.
Well, I went to Ohio, but I did that as an adult.
Yeah.
Oh, Swamp Donkey's been down to Kentucky.
I want to go to Kentucky. That's too far away, though.
It's a beautiful state.
Is it?
With that.
I hear it's cheap to live there. A guy I know from Maine lives there.
Yep.
That's a pretty big state, though, huh?
Great place to retire.
So, wow, it's got a lot of borders. A lot of states border it.
And it's got the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green, Kentucky. You can go see every Corvette ever made.
Missouri, Illinois, Tennessee, Indiana is 4. Virginia is 5. Ohio is 6. West Virginia is 7. 7 states border fucking Kentucky. That's amazing. That's amazing.
It's because Daniel Boone used to live there.
Well, I only have 5 states bordering Massachusetts.
MCK, what's up? There, I didn't put the striker on that thing, bitch.
Mick.
Yeah, but I was surprised, man. Ohio went with J.D. Vance. Fucking voted him in instead of Tim Ryan. I thought for sure that Tim Ryan, Democrat, was going to win because he had so many fucking ads and so much money and stuff.
But you got to remember, everybody's going to yell at me, but this is what I truly believe. Everybody thought there was going to be a sea of red going out to vote because
it didn't. Yeah, it didn't happen
because of the inflation and all that, right? It didn't happen. It wasn't like it's like the reason why Biden's in there is because people were done with Trump, right? So
right.
the sea of blue came out. But you know what we did wrong? You know what they did wrong?
They had all these candidates backed by Trump, and nobody wants Trump to be involved anymore.
And guess what else they did wrong? They overturned Roe v. Wade. Okay?
Yep.
You pissed off 92% of the fucking women in this fucking country.
Yeah.
That are old enough to vote.
And by the way,
so guess what? So they all come out and said, "Fuck you," and they all went blue. I'm telling you, I swear to God, dude, that was piss poor timing. Piss poor timing on doing that.
Timing
is everything.
I don't know why, but they changed the address to my voting place, or I misread it because I sent me a new card. So when I went to go vote, I actually went to the registrar's office. And you would not believe the people in there registering same day and then wanting to go vote. And the people walking in there with screwed up mail-in ballots that they wanted to get so they could vote again. It's like, this is kind of creepy.
Did you see the video?
Young females.
You can do that here. You can vote in the same day.
Yeah. Did you see the video of the guy that found the ballot box, the drop box with the keys? The key is on top of it.
No.
It was in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia.
A lady out in one of the western states riding her motorcycle found a whole bag of filled out mail-in ballots in a ditch on the side of the highway.
Wow.
So there's still
this mail-in shit and drop off your ballot shit needs to stop. It needs to go back to you get in line and you vote that day and that day only. The only people that get absentee ballots are the troops and the people that are U.S. citizens that live in other countries at this time because they're out on business or something.
Well, they're going to say that
some handicapped people.
Yes, because they're going to say that. Here's what they're going to do. Okay, they're going to say that the guy in the wheelchair or the guy that's a quad, he can't get out of his home, wants to vote, which they have a right to vote, and so they're going to say no, you can mail it in.
Yep, that's the way it should be. Only.
Oh, absolutely. Or the elderly who don't own a vehicle.
Yeah,
I have no problem with. I have no problem, but you better be a certain age or a certain something has to be wrong with you before you can do that.
You should
Other
have
than
to
that, stand in fucking line. You know.
Well, they send out the ballot request things to everybody.
Yeah.
And another reason there was a Democratic wave. I don't know about your state, but I got a nice little check in the mail, home heating something.
Not me.
Right before, like a couple days before voting time.
A little discount on your heating bill.
Little? Try $575 back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's called bribery. That's what that's called.
Oh.
Excuse me. Sorry, Steve.
There was a judge that put an injunction in and stopped that fucking the shit. What is it? The student loan thing.
Yeah.
They stopped that.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
It almost did. I don't understand. I mean, that's just a bribe during payoff too, right there. Because there's no, because it's not like the government. It's the government's money. It's our fucking money.
Yeah, no shit.
We're the government. Yeah.
They're just giving me my money back.
Maine's been in Louisiana.
I mean, because they're not going to forgive loans. Those loans are still going to get paid. They're just going to get paid with somebody else's money.
Right. As long as it ain't mine, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it would be yours. You know what I mean?
Of course it is, because I got a daughter going to college in fucking next year.
No, but what I'm saying is, you pay your taxes, and then, you know,
I don't pay taxes. I only pay my employees on my payroll tax. I rent. I don't own.
no, but you pay taxes on your income tax to your federal and state governments,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
So you're paying taxes, that they're taking money, going to the federal government with it, and they're going to turn around and give it to Tiffany, who got a 4-year
Yeah.
loan to go to take classes in underwater basket weaving at some liberal arts college,
Right.
that can't get a job because, you know, she majored in a stupid fucking, you know, class.
Like my daughter. My daughter's got two schools she can go to. Well, not just two, but she can. There's one up here in New Hampshire. It's a
Smile.
great nursing program.
Smile, Dish.
It's a private Catholic. It's a private Catholic college.
What?
It's like a half hour away from my house.
Yeah,
You know the other one she just applied for?
probably like a
Penn State.
Penn
Penn
State.
State.
Oh Lord.
So I said to her, I go, well, it's a state school, so it really isn't. So I said to her, I go, okay, but don't forget, Penn State, you got to pay for, housing, this, that, the other thing, da 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 da. So her and the wife were looking into all this stuff, yada yada yada. And it all depends how much money.
Yeah, Mike could be broke the rest of his life.
No, Mike's not going to be broke the rest of his life. So, no, because the thing is that it all depends what she gets for scholarships or what have you to go. But it's going to be. There's a decent chance that she can go to Penn State for $5,000 less a year than she can a half hour away from the house.
Wow.
Is that including her books and everything and housing?
Yeah, it's like
It's not
30.
when
It's
you go
30.
to-
It's 35 or 36 grand a year to go to.
Yeah, when you go to those
Ohio
state schools, though, as a freshman, you can't have a car on the campus.
Can't have a
and
car on campus.
You got to live in a dorm and all that stuff. Yeah.
Right, you got to live right. So I says, and keep in mind. She goes, what? I says, keep in mind, you're 5.5 hours away.
Wow.
I go, so listen to me. She goes, what? I goes, don't be calling on the phone. Oh, come get me, because I'm not doing it. So you got to make the call. You got to make the decision what you want to do.
Yeah,
And so here's the thing. I try to explain. The other thing I try to explain to her, right, is that I said to her, I says, well, if you can go to the one here in New Hampshire and get, and have like a $400 or $500 a month student loan bill.
Have a good night, Swamp Donkey.
Good night, Swamp Donkey. That's one thing. I says, but if you have a fucking $900 fucking bill a month, you don't plan on buying a fucking house ever, unless you become the nurse like right away and you get super duper pay and you work a lot of overtime. She goes, why? I says, because right off the bat, you have to pay that $900 a month. Right off the bat, no matter what. She goes, yeah. I says, now go pay rent. Now go pay for a car.
Unless you become a traveling nurse, No,
she won't do that. She's a homer. She's not gonna travel. I mean, she'll travel as in go for vacation, but she's not gonna. No, she wants to be a PICU nurse. A PICU nurse she can make with a degree and everything. She'll easily make over $110,000 a year. That's without a problem.
Yeah, but she got to pay her dues first, though, right? That's what you're trying
to
tell
absolutely. But still, it's an RN walking out of regular nursing school. They're making 75 grand a year.
Now, see, my boy, he
walking out of nursing school, 75 grand a year, first year. So
my boy for years thought he knew what he wanted to do, and he kind of gave up on his dream, and then he got into some other things that he thought he would enjoy better. And I'm like, man, what are you going to be doing? What do you want to do? I was like he's a senior this year, and he just has like no motivation at the beginning of the year. I'm
Right.
like, and he's like, don't worry, man, I got it covered. I'm like, no, you don't have it covered, because you're not going to live in my fucking basement until you're 30 years old. You know what I mean? And his plan is, because we're like 5 minutes from Kent State, right?
Yeah.
There is a Stark County is the county below us. So they have a community college, but they have a Stark County Community College campus right on Kent State. So you're basically going to Kent State, but your classes are through Stark Community College. So he's going to go to community college and get like a 2-year associate's degree, right?
Okay.
While he's going to trade school, he's going to either be an electrician or a heating and air conditioning technician. So
he's going to get his associates in what?
Like business, so he can like start.
So he can have his own business.
Doing his own heating and air conditioning or whatever. Like just to or to move up into the, learn how to do it. Maybe move into sales, get a job with a bigger air conditioning company or something like that, or
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
So he knows what he wants to do. So what's wrong with that?
He knows what he wants to do because he was going to go to Michigan and be a fucking attorney.
You can make just as much money being a fucking tradesman as you can being an attorney.
I know, but he likes to argue, and he would have made a good attorney.
Yeah, so that's my father keeps telling me the same thing. He goes, why don't you become a public defender or a defense lawyer? 35 degrees, haha, motherfucker. It's like 70 degrees. Well, no, it's actually cooler right now.
It's supposed to get down to 26 tonight.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve, Ohio. Is no, I'm not saying about you, right? What I'm saying is that
by 1 degree.
People telling people that they need to go to. Let me see. What time is it?
Telling people they need to go
54 degrees out right now.
Fucking like
no, my thing is that,
like
that when you have to go to college or you're not going to be anything in life. Go fuck your fist, okay? Because I know plenty of guys and girls that never saw a college dorm, never took a college class, that are making well over 160 grand a year. You're making over 160 grand a year, you're doing excellent.
Dude, there is a janitor, or let me say that a different way.
Saying this shit.
Sanitational engineer that works at our high school who makes $108,000 a year.
Oh, absolutely. He's a union, right?
Yeah.
He's been there forever. Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all public information. You get on the website,
absolutely.
You type it up. You got the teacher that I know who's a good guy, lives across the street. He's been there for about 5 years. He's at like 47,000. And then you got a janitor, and I was like, "How's that make you feel, man? You got a janitor in the school that that cleans up
it should make him feel But the other thing too is you got to remember too is that teacher that's only been there 4 years, when he hits his 6th year, okay, now he's got the time. You got to put your time. I'm sure that janitor has put his 30 years in already.
Oh yeah.
So guess what? Because I got the girl that used to live downstairs from me.
Coming his way. Yeah.
The girl lives downstairs from me. She's a first grade teacher. She makes 65 grand a year. But she's been doing it. She's been doing it 27 years.
Right on, Jay Watt.
You know what I'm saying?
Gear Grandin says he has one of his cousins that got a roofing job. A week later, he became a roof salesman for the company. That's a quick advancement.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Stump said HVAC pays good. It does.
Well, yeah, especially in Ohio because it's hot as fuck here in the summertime and it's cold as hell in the winter. So everybody wants their air conditioning and everybody wants their heat.
Yeah, that's the business I'm in.
Redneck prepper, what's up?
But my thing is that people got to understand is that oh, you didn't go to college? No, I went to a trade school or I went to the military. I went to the military. You got a job leaving the military. Okay, so People don't get it, and they I have to go to college. No, you don't.
Right.
No, and
Here
guess
you
what
are.
else? If you don't go to college, you don't have a fucking $900, fucking $500 bill a month until you're fucking 38 years old either.
You're
You
18
know?
years old. You go through like 6 weeks of boot camp, and then you go to your schooling or whatever. And they're like, "Here you go, kid. Here's an $80 million piece of equipment. You're in charge of it." You
That's
know.
right.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
you get out 4 years later, and they won't even let you run the fry cook at McDonald's. You know, because you don't have the experience. And
Well, that too is that you gotta. I was talking to my brother about that, right? And my brother said it's because a lot of kids that are in the service, they don't. Nobody's telling them before they leave the service to try to have that done already. You know what I'm saying? To get in their field that they're in the service. So like my kid brother was in when he was in the Navy. What the hell was his thing? There was like 30 of them in this class, and he was in nuclear power. Okay, and he didn't wind up out of the 30. 2 kids passed the final exam. Well, I mean, they all passed it, but they needed a certain grade to move on. And so they said to him, you know, we'll put you anywhere you want to put. So he went to be a cop. Now, the guys that stayed around and the guys that passed, he knows them. He knows who they are. They left the Navy. They did their 6 years in the Navy. And now they're working for fucking Raytheon, making, 6 digits a year. But I don't know. People just got $14 an hour for McDonald's. That's cheap.
Well, there's a group of people out there that go to college so they don't have to work for a living for a while longer.
right.
Yeah.
Kind of using it for the free ride for a while.
Yeah. I mean,
you get to write loans that pays your room and board and stuff. And you just party all the time.
I just they push it on people, and
Yeah, you have to go to 4-year college
yeah,
and get a degree in this, or you won't be worth a damn.
yeah, and it's like, shut up, because you can be a fireman and make a shit ton of money. You can do anything you want.
Well,
My nephew's been a
depends on where you
firefighter
hired
for.
at, man. 'Cause I was in the fire service right out of high school in '92, and
Yeah.
dude, I worked for years and years and years in fire service for like $11.50, $12 an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Different.
See, that's the regional thing, because like my nephew's been a firefighter for how many years now?
Who's he with, though? Is he with the major city or something?
No, he's with the town he grew up in. It's got 26,000 people in it. What are they? I think they started out at 45 grand a year or some bullshit like that.
Shit, dude, my wife was a medic for like $9 an hour forever.
Yeah, see, that's a regional thing.
But the thing is, now, it was $9 an hour, but you had your long weeks and your short weeks because you worked 24-hour shift.
Right.
So on that 24-hour shift, even though it was $9 an hour, everything over 8 hours was overtime.
It was overtime.
So basically,
Yeah, you're like a bartender that being paid $4 an hour but makes fucking 400 in tips.
So
yeah, at a good bar, which there ain't a lot of. And it also depends on where you live and the cost of living and all that. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You can go to New York City.
It's regional.
An hour at McDonald's, but your apartment costs you $6,000 a year. I mean $6,000 a month.
Right.
So it's all relative.
Right.
Except when you work. You're right, Stevie. Except for like when I told you. Remember, I don't know if I may not have told you. Millions of years ago, I worked for a company that FedEx bought out. They used to call it was Watkins Freight, and I was trying to move down
I'll be back.
I was trying to transfer down to Tampa, but I was going to take my pay from up north here and go down there.
Yeah, you would have lived like a king.
Yeah. When you do that, then you're making out like if I took, I'm working for these guys. All right. Yeah. Let me. If I leave here, like if I didn't, if I went full time with these guys, right, and moved to Ohio, I'd live like a fucking king.
Right. P2E says a lot of people do that when they start drawing a pension. They'll go to a lower income state.
Absolutely.
It goes. A lot of people are moving to Mexico. They got a little village down there.
Hey.
That they all went and created their own subdivision or own little town. They get their checks out of Texas.
It's all Americans.
And they live, yeah.
Yes.
And they live in Mexico. Cheap, cheap, cheap.
Yep.
Of course, cartel might move in and kill your family, but it's cheap.
But I mean, here's the thing: you worked all those years. Why should you have to give it away more in taxes or more? Why should you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pensions are the next huge public crisis.
Could be. They keep dicking with it.
I don't get a pension. I get. I just have my 401k. But if you get a pension, God bless you. That's how I look at it. If I could do it all over again, I don't know.
Good for you, Gear.
Probably be a plumber.
Tip your waitresses. They work their ass off. Well, most of them.
Yeah.
They say you live like a king on $100 a week. We're redneck. What state?
Probably down Mexico.
P2E only ever been union, pension, annuity, and great wage.
Did you know that? Some of the waitresses' tips go to the bus boy.
Yeah, they split.
Yes, they tip them out.
Yep.
They tip out the bar. They tip out the bartenders too.
They got a system. Yeah, the bartender won't make you wait for the drink you ordered, so your table won't get pissy. It all works.
I got you. I got you, redneck. What are they up to now here in Massachusetts for waitresses? I think they're up to like $6 an hour or something.
Right on, Stump.
Yeah, I know, Jay Watt, right? And now they want to up the fucking. Now they want to up fucking Social Security till you're 70. So I'll probably work till I'm fucking
90. Yeah, sitting at the house every day is overrated.
Oh no, trust me, I know. It is for me. It was for me. Stevie, I went nuts.
I went nuts.
Well, there's a difference when you get your bills down and you lower your pressure for paying bills and shit.
Yeah,
it's actually pretty fucking nice.
I mean, I like going fishing and stuff, but that was about it.
Well,
with the new cheating laws now, you could be an expert fisherman and win all that prize money.
Shit.
He's prepping what he said. He used to eat out a lot, but she divorced me. So
right on prepping.
He's making better meals at home.
But yeah, there's so many different jobs today that you don't need a college education to get.
Right.
Like if I drove for these guys.
But yeah, work.
Oh, if I drove for these guys, walking through the door, first year driver. And this is without even working overtime. Without any overtime at all, I'd walk in making 67 grand a year. That's without a stitch of overtime.
Look what I do, Mikey. I make $250,000 a year doing what I do.
Awesome.
Well,
No, I'm just kidding. Don't even make close to that.
everybody can't be a gigolo, Ohio. We just
Right.
don't have the body for it.
But right on, Jay. What?
I mean, I'm not doing bad for what I do. I don't have to deal with people as much as I used to. You get when you're in a certain type of job for so long, you get sick of dealing with the same people over and over again.
Don't we know
Well,
that?
the secret is you got to figure out how to make them quit.
Well, no, I'm talking about
Oh,
the people we
outside
deal with.
people,
Yeah,
public.
the public.
I was drunk in the bar. They put me in the public.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Right on, Gig. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually leave unless they were horrible to me. Right. I usually leave probably like 20, anywhere from 20 to 25% of a tip.
Oh, for dinner and stuff, restaurant.
Yeah.
I always tip 20.
My wife's like, how do you figure out how to? I go, what, honey? She goes, well, because you leave a certain amount. I go, yeah. I says, you ready? She goes, what? I go, if the bill comes to fucking $80. She goes, yeah. I said, you want to leave them 20%? She goes, yeah. I says, what's 8 times 2? She goes, 16. I goes, okay, leave her $16 and you just paid 20% of the fucking, you just gave her a 20% tip. She's like, huh? I'm like, never mind. So
just move the decimal point over 1 and then double it.
Yeah. So
see that you learn something in my chat.
well, I do that with the delivery drivers here too.
It's like math.
And I do that with the delivery drivers, and I found out you don't have to, but I do it anyway. So, but now every fucking I don't do Uber Eats and all that happy bullshit. I order from the place and then they deliver it. Okay. But guess what? Now when they say it's a half hour and then they figure out who it is, I get it earlier.
Yep.
He goes, Mike, I didn't know it was you. Sorry. I'm like, okay,
do you
no problem.
feel like you should have to tip somebody when they charge you a delivery fee?
Yes. Or they charge you a delivery fee?
Yeah.
It all depends what the delivery fee is for. Is a delivery fee? Do they own? So, because I tell you, I drive for a living, right? I use their vehicle to do it. We don't charge a delivery fee at my new job. At my old job, we charge a delivery fee. Now, if I'm delivering for a sub shop, right, and I'm using Joe's Pizza's van to do the deliveries in, and Joe's pizza van he's paying the insurance and paying the fuel. Yeah, I don't have a problem with paying a delivery fee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Wait, you don't have a problem with delivery fee?
No, not if they use again. If you're ordering from a pizza joint and they're using a van with the pizza joint's name on it, no, I don't have a problem.
He's paying for the insurance and gas and everything, but he charges you a delivery fee. Say it's a $4 fee to have your pizza delivered.
Yes.
You feel like you should still have to tip the driver.
Absolutely.
What up, brother?
See, I usually don't tip them if I got to pay like a $4 to $6 delivery fee. I don't fucking tip.
I tip anybody who does me a service like that. Okay, anybody that does me a service like that. If you're an Uber driver, which I never used before, but if I did use Uber, you're gonna get tipped. If I'm a taxi, waitress, waiter, bartender, hotel guy.
But what about? Have you noticed, like, if you use your card at like Subway or McDonald's now, it asks you if you want to leave a tip?
Yes.
Do you really need to tip someone who just hands you fucking food? Not like they walked around and fucking cleaned your table.
I don't care.
Before I give a drive-through person a tip, I ask them, "Did you spit in the bag or didn't you?"
Well, do you go to? Well, you guys don't have Dunkin' Donuts out there, right? So do you go to?
Yeah, we have Dunkin' here.
Oh, do you? Okay, so you go to Dunkin', okay, and you get a coffee, and there's a little girl fucking there with a little tip thing. You don't put change in her cup.
I'll give them the tail end.
All she's doing is serving you a coffee.
I mean, if I pay with cash and there's change left over, I will. But
would you tip somebody doing carts?
Will I tip somebody what, Susie?
Carts? Would you tip somebody doing that? I did.
In a grocery store?
Yeah.
No, it's not like they push the car. Now, when they used to, when I was younger, because that was a job that a lot of us went to go get at the local grocery store, and you would bag up the groceries and put them on this like dolly looking thing, and you would push them out to the lady's car, and you would load them in her trunk for her. You remember those days?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
You
Few
definitely
stores
tip
still
those
do
kids.
that. Not many.
You tip those kids, that's for sure. And they would always tell you, "Oh, we're not allowed to take tips." Bullshit. You know, you'd always tip them.
Have you guys any of you guys bag groceries?
Yeah, I did when I was 16 years
That's
old.
hard. I mean, you're on your feet. You're the bagger. You're on your feet all day. I tried. I'm like, it's not for me.
I did it for a long time.
Before that again.
I can't believe I just thought about that. I remember like because taking the groceries to the car for them.
Well, only old ladies we did that for.
They did it for, there was the where town I grew up in had an IGA, and everybody got their groceries carried to their car. If it was one bag, they would just pick it up and carry it. If it was a 10 bag, they put it in the car.
We had a food town in our town growing up that they used to do that.
Right.
Oh, and good evening, everybody.
What's up, kid? But but to answer your question, Ohio, Ohio, to answer your question, yeah, I tip everybody. If it's just how I am. I just
I always tip the waitresses, and like when they like Subway, it pops up when you go to pay with your card. Do you want a tip? And it gives you like a choice
because you can sit there.
Well, but the thing is,
somebody has to clean the table
they just
after.
Made my sub at Subway. I will tip them the least amount. I'll tip them 15%. You know, because they did make my sub for me.
Yeah, the sub shops do the same thing now when I use my debit card. The sub shop will say, like the House of Pizza or something. It says, "Do you want a tip?" Here's fucking $3.
Yeah, but for some reason, I don't feel like I should have to tip the lady at the register for McDonald's. But it still pops up here. I don't know if it pops up where you guys are at.
I don't know. I haven't eaten McDonald's in a very long time, but
no, I wouldn't tip. I wouldn't tip at McDonald's for that.
I have no problem with it. I guess I don't know.
No, I don't have a problem tipping service workers. I mean, it's just certain things, Just.
I never tipped you. I give you tips all the time. Told you to stay out of fucking Watertown.
Don't step on glass barefoot, J. Watt.
I doubt it.
I told you not to piss in the wind.
Tip of the day: don't piss in the wind.
Man, I have so much lack of faith for humanity. I look both ways when I cross a one-way street.
I like driving down the one-way street just to get the reaction out of people. There's a short one-way street in Dorchester, Mass. It's part of Boston. Right?
Yeah, you just have to take it because that's the only way to get to the place, right?
Well, here's the thing. So the one-way street's coming at me, right? The interstate is right behind there, and that's where I want to go to the off-ramp to the interstate's right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. I have to take a left, go down this little hill between all these cars, right, in the truck, take a right, sit at the light, wait for these people to let me out, blah, 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 when I can go down a street that's literally 80 feet long. And when there's nobody coming, I go, oh, nobody's coming. Boom, and I'll punch it so nobody will turn the corner. One day this lady's turning the corner. You got to see her eyeballs are this big. Because I leave that street and I go, boop, there's the ramp to the interstate.
Man, it's only a little while you're braking.
Yeah.
But on a Friday afternoon, you're trying to get out of the city of Boston. You do what it takes to get the hell out. Where's Jezzo tonight? No Jerry B.
Haven't seen him yet.
He must be sleeping.
Oh my God! Guess who I seen? M.I. Woodsman made a quick appearance on a video.
Yep, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I have to go look. That reminds me, I don't have Joey's number anymore.
Whose video was he in?
I can't remember now.
Ron T. Sawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Ron's?
Hey, are you guys subscribed to 39 Camper?
Yes.
He's been putting stuff out again.
Oh, is he?
Oh, really? I haven't
Yeah,
seen
Daryl.
Daryl in
I've been
years.
subscribed to Daryl for a very long time.
But I don't know if I seen it on YouTube or Facebook or what. But I
Daryl's a
just
cool
remember
dude.
I came across the other day and watched a few of them.
Daryl's a cool dude. They all were. I miss all those guys.
Well, who's his brother?
Daryl.
His other brother, Daryl.
This is the only one that catches it.
I know. I know. I just
Listen, I love taking advantage of sick people. Sorry.
I chose not to respond, Mikey, because
what do you mean? I didn't know he had a brother on YouTube.
But yeah, 39 Camper has a brother that does YouTube too, or whatever. And sometimes
I never
they're on the
knew
same
that.
video.
In all the years I knew him, I never knew that. He used to be on my. He used to come on our chat all the time. Half of the rapper, but he used to come on.
What'd you do to piss him off?
I think I probably told him. I asked him not to come on half of the rapper. You know.
You look like, are you getting tired? See your eyes closing?
Smile, my eyes closed.
No, he's a good kid.
Smile.
I miss all those guys. Pennsylvania Shane. Chris up here in Maine.
Pennsylvania Shane changed his name, though.
What?
Pennsylvania Shane had changed his name.
To what?
I don't remember.
Well, that's a stupid name. No one's going to remember it.
Stupid is as stupid does. You know what I mean?
How do you know all? You know all these guys?
Oh yeah, I used to follow them for years.
Really? And I never saw you on the fucking thing.
Probably not. Yeah, just like Chris. What was his name?
Wyndham Woodcraft.
That's it. Yeah, he changed his name now. He was doing
WC Drums.
That's it with his drumming, right? He was a drummer.
He makes his own drums now.
Wow, how cool is that?
Yeah. Right. There isn't too much when it comes to wood that he can't fucking make.
I always wanted to do that, or I always thought about doing that.
He's fucking. It's unbelievable what the kid does. But yeah, I miss all of them. They were such nice people.
Yeah, I miss Tactic Girl Lola.
Bro, you never have to ask. Get your ass up here, you ding dong.
Dish misses Michelle. She misses giving Johnny a massage.
Mosine Nagant.
Mosine Nagant, yep.
However she said it. I just wanted to yell Mosine Nagant every time she would say it. I just wanted to yell Mosine Nagant. It's not that hard. Just say Mosine Nagant.
That was like Nagant. Lola.
Mosine Nagant. Yeah, Lola. That's what I said. Tactic Girl Lola.
She was the one that.
Was she
was on the couch, right? Was
yeah.
that her? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
That was holy fuck. That was years ago.
She used to work at like a tire company or something, like third shift.
Well, she is a tire.
And she would do like her videos like out in the parking lot and shit.
She looks like a tire.
While she was on her smoke break. And while we're not gonna physically make fun of someone's appearance on here. Okay?
I'm not making fun of her appearance. Her face looked like a fucking tire.
That's making fun of somebody.
You make fun of me all the time, you motherfucker.
How do I make fun of you?
Stating a point.
Stump makes fun of me all the time. You don't say, Stump, that's wrong. You shouldn't pick on Mike.
But you're here to defend yourself. She's not here. You're just randomly talking about other people.
You're getting more democratic as we go. You're getting so soft. Holy shit.
Well, I mean,
the next thing I know, Mike. The next thing you know, you're gonna be holding up fucking vote for Obama 2024.
No, because he's not going to run.
All right. Stump, are you listening to this?
Hey, Stump.
I just got back here. What's going on exactly?
So I said that Lola her face looked like a tire. in Ohio is telling me I'm wrong for saying that.
We'll be
All I'm
perfectly
saying,
honest.
Stuff, is she's not here to defend herself, and I don't think we should be making fun of people's appearances.
We shit on fucking Michelle every fucking time we talk about it. Nobody says a goddamn word.
No,
Because
don't
that
say
useless
we-
fucking piece of shit, excrement of pigeon shit, off the ass end of a goddamn dead donkey's fucking ball sack, barely deserves the acknowledgement of the fact that it was ever once human. I
Now,
hope
go ahead,
her
tell
and
me who's
Johnny
wrong, Stump.
Batman fucking
Ohio.
dipshit fucking catch AIDS. Fuck them.
Okay.
Pieces of shit.
Okay. I have to respond to that with the same thing that I said to Mikey. Stump, I don't think we should be making fun of people.
Yeah, see, you can't even do it with a straight face, Ohio.
I'm not
Fuck
making
you.
fun of them, and I'm being honest. I mean, stories I've been told.
There is a
You know,
difference.
one of them would hide in the closet, and somebody else would show up in a Batman suit and drill one of them in the ass. That's all I'm saying. Heard that from multiple people.
There is a difference between being truthful or giving knowledge that you know and making fun of somebody. There is a difference.
I see what you're saying. Ohio's saying to me I shouldn't make fun of their appearance, i.e., if they're not so attractive, or if they, you know, they have a third eyeball on their forehead, or so. I get it. I
Or
understand.
or
Who's to
IQ,
say
whatever.
that's
Yeah.
not- Who's to say that's not attractive? Maybe there's somebody out there that likes third eyeballs.
You're right. I understand what you're saying. I shouldn't. But let me say
Hey,
it
let's
this way.
face it. There is the internet, and let's face it. Any kind of weird, fucking retarded ass porn shit you can think up for. There's a specialty niche for it.
You
I
know,
mean, the world's full of weird people.
With what's her name? Who's the one with a lot of cellulite that too much cellulite for me? That I
Michelle?
saw. No, the other one, worse.
God, please, let's not make fun of Sandra Bee.
Yeah, her.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go. I'm not making fun of her. I'm not making fun of her appearance. All I'm saying was and I'm being factual, as you say. Okay, fact. There was a lot of cellulite there.
Who is it?
And that I cannot erase my brain from seeing. That's like if I stood up right now and lifted my shirt, there'd be a lot of cellulite that I'm quite sure Dish and Susie would like need fucking an operation to change their fucking eyes after seeing that.
Yes, but the point Ohio's trying to make is you could also sit back down and go, fuck off if you don't like it.
Yeah.
True.
That's all.
Kind of like we did with a previous chat. We all just said up it and fucked off.
Stump, did you check out that 308 Ruger?
Yes, sadly.
Does this mean
told you.
Yeah, I'm getting to a point of spending money I shouldn't at the moment, but you know, shit happens. You only live once, and let's face it, I'm close enough to the grave that I can justify it.
Are you
close enough to
buying like a Ruger American 308 rifle or something?
No.
Listen.
Ruger 308 on an AR-15 platform.
Oh, so it's AR-10 then.
No.
Oh, it's not a 10. It's a 15. She's skinny.
Yeah, it comes in at right around 6 or 7 pounds instead of 12 or 19.
Hey, Stump.
Yeah, man.
If you're that close to the grave, why don't you just buy me one and send it to me?
Because whatever guns I buy my old lady and my kids get to inherit, and then they get to try and wear them out.
Redneck Trapper, it's not an AR-10, it's on an AR-50. The only thing fat on that gun is the magwell. The rest of it's all sleek and thin and lightweight.
How much was it?
To fit my hand.
They're estimating right around $1,000.
Hey guys, I'm going to drop down. I got to go do something. And thanks, Steve. Thanks for the link. And gentlemen and ladies, it was good seeing you.
Have a good
night.
Go have a good night, kid.
Hey man, it was awesome to hang out with you for a little while, dude.
Hey, Stump, it was always a pleasure.
Hey man, you're a gentleman. Appreciate you.
Do you think
AR rifle, the smallest 308 AR. AR-15 size 308 caliber Ruger, small frame auto loading. Oh wow. My only question is though, what's the barrel to ceiling ratio of the bullet?
About Mach fucking Jesus.
They
I
were.
want to know
I
what's the
seen one
ratio
video. They were poking them out there very regularly and very accurately with the short barrel at 700 and some odd yards.
Yeah, what's the ratio between Fruit of the Loom and the jeans? That's what I want to know.
Depends on if somebody's wearing drawers or not.
Well, the first thing, get rid of the Fruit of the Looms and update your shit.
Right?
Just saying.
Dish, if you go, can I go with you?
Yes.
But I don't do the rides though, unless it's the lock.
Look, you're wanting to help Dish get rid of Fruit of the Looms? What?
I can only do the water rides, Dish. I can't do the roll.
Okay, that's fine.
My question is, do they make this in a pistol?
We can go do the love tunnel or something. I don't know.
Ooh, that'd be a fire breather, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hell yeah, it would.
They said that 16-inch barrel is, that 16-inch barrel is pretty effing loud.
It's a free float with M-lock on it. Mag pull stock.
How fast is it coming out of the barrel?
Breakneck. It's a 308.
Oh. So it's coming out pretty quick.
2400, something like that.
Yeah.
Ohio.
That's going to be a nice crack.
What's up?
For future reference, you cannot make comments like that while I'm in the middle of trying to drink something. 308 pistol? Holy Jesus Christ, dude.
What? Have you not seen my video that I recently put up?
Yeah, but you said, 308 and pistol. My brain instantly went to like the BFR revolvers. That's something I would waste money on. 308 revolver.
Totally. Well,
yeah, I put the video up of the 308 Lone Eagle, the single shot 308 pistol.
I will have to go check that out. I'm guilty of not watching much of YouTube at all. Sorry.
Is what it is.
Stevie, I'll be right back.
Right
but I was saying, I wonder if they make it in a 308 pistol, like an AR pistol, like with like a 10-inch barrel and a pistol brace.
I think there would be too much gas involved to be any shorter.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the AR pistols anyway. I find it hard to see the relevance of how that could be a useful tool for anything other than room to room. And at that point, a decent shotgun's probably going to do you better.
I'm going to give you the perfect reasoning behind an AR pistol.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how your state is, but in my state, before we went constitutional carry, we have concealed carry permits, but now we're constitutional. So you can keep your constitution, or you can keep your concealed carry permit through the state and use it as reciprocity. That way you can go to other states and still carry concealed.
Right.
Or you can rely on your constitutional carry in Ohio, which allows you to carry a handgun pistol anywhere on your person or in your vehicle loaded without a permit. So technically you can have an AR pistol laying on the front seat of your car with you at all times. So if you make the wrong turn down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and there's a Black Lives Matter riot and they start shaking your car and beating the shit out of your car and trying to drag you out of it, you can grab your scene handgun on the seat there next to you and unload 30 rounds real quick into said protester rioters.
Now,
but with enough volume and gas pressure inside your own vehicle, would you not be better off at that point to have the same magazine capacity of 30 rounds of something less loud and less gas and less obnoxious, like AMT hardball or something like that in 22 mag? It's a hell of a lot more maneuverable too.
But I'm getting ready to get yelled at by Stevie.
Now, Ohio, after that big long speech, let me give Stump a scenario that he might relate to.
Okay.
So you're cruising down the highway on your Harley.
Okay.
With a nice long coat on, not too long. but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Simple little strap over your shoulder and around your arm, going into your armpit with a nice AR tucked under your coat. Without a long barrel sticking out from under your coat.
That'd be sexy. Cool.
See?
Yeah, but I mean,
cool.
I mean, yeah, there's that, but realistically, even in that situation, you need to shoot something at distance. I honestly feel like you'd be better off with a freaking wore out 1911 trying to hit something at 30 yards than you would with a fucking AR pistol.
A 10-inch 5.56 barrel will shoot accurately up to 300 yards, just like a 16-inch.
If you can't hit something at speed with 30 rounds, a 1911 ain't gonna do you shit.
I mean, I can see what y'all are saying. It's just for me personally, I cannot
It's
find any practical use. Yeah, I grew up where guns had to have a reason other than just fun. You know.
Now, see, here's my biggest dilemma. This gun, I would not have a reason for, but for some fucking reason,
I want it.
I want it. It's the new, it's the new Walther WMP with the 15 rounds of 22 Magnum and a Walther like PPQ.
Hey, that sounds cool.
Redneck Prepper just hit it out of the park. His simple statement is to each his own. I don't know an AR pistol either, but I've shot a few and they're kind of fun. I gotta say.
Well, see, I'm going to build. I got that lower. I'm going to build one here probably in January, February. But I'm going with Bear Creek Arsenal. I'm going to go with a side charging 5.56.
I like the idea of the side charger. Can't help it.
Okay.
Now, Ohio, I do have a question for you. Let's say you decide to build one, right?
Yeah.
AR.
You better hurry.
Say you build it as a pistol, just registered as a pistol, all that good shit, right? Do they want to come after you and slap you on the wrist or try to ass rape you if you actually put a long upper on it, even though it's registered as a pistol? Because I know the other way around, you're getting deep shit.
Yeah, if you put like a video out.
Yeah.
More likely if you put like a short barrel on a short barrel upper on a rifle receiver, that's what they would come after you about.
Okay.
You could, if I had a pistol lower, I could strap a 16-inch upper to it with no issues. That's not illegal.
Okay. I was wondering if you had it registered as a pistol, if they tried to fuck with you because of it.
But if you strap a 10-inch barrel on a lower that's registered as a rifle, yeah, now you're in trouble. That's a short barrel rifle.
Now, back in the day, here's something kind of funny. Back in the day, I bought one of those little survival rifles that all fit into the stock.
The AR-7, like the Henry.
Yeah. This was before Henry took it over, though. It was one of the original companies. I can't remember what it's called now. I thought it was AR, but it isn't. Anyhow,
I think it's Armalite.
It was Armalite originally, wasn't it?
Yeah, original. This is after that. Anyhow, in the gun box was a catalog, and I could order a 6-inch barrel for that said survival rifle through the mail.
No shit.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was pre-short barrel rifle laws or what.
And I think that's because that one piece can be used as a pistol if you don't screw it into the rifle butt. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes all the whole action and everything comes out of the rifle butt.
Yeah.
And you can shoot that without putting it in the butt.
Yeah, I see your point. But
you can put a 6-inch barrel on it and just have a 6-inch pistol.
Yeah, I understand, but you're switching it from a rifle to a pistol through the mail without registration.
But you're not sticking it. You're not conforming it into that rifle butt, so therefore it's not a rifle.
But what are you going to hold trying to shoot it as a pistol?
It's got it's got like an angle grip on it or whatever, doesn't it?
Nope.
No,
No.
the
If it
pistol
wasn't
grip is
blood,
in the stock.
raggedy ass hunk of metal on the end of it.
Huh. I thought they had like an angle or something where you could, because I've seen people shoot them without the butt.
I think you
And,
might be thinking about like the old red nines or whatever, had the wooden holster. You had the butt stock attached to the bottom of the pistol grip.
Oh yeah. The clamp on kind of thingy. Didn't they used to do that with broom handles too back in the day?
Yeah, it was a broom handle with the red nines. That's what they were commonly referred to because they had the red nine on the wooden holster, which was also the stock.
Yeah, there you go, MCK. MCK says that's why you do 80% or lowers for your pistol.
Right on.
Oh, see, here's the thing right here.
Just saying, wink, wink.
They make a pistol grip for them.
That's the pack in the butt survival thingy.
Yep, and you can buy that little pistol butt that goes right on there.
And your big paw doesn't fucking overhang the bottom of that fucking pistol grip. See, to me, that's what I was saying before we.
Right on, Jay. Erase that comment.
Here's the one I was thinking about, Stevie. This is the old Armalite one.
Wow, I've never seen the pistol grip attached to it before.
Oh yeah, it used to.
I haven't either.
Yeah, they used to have a pistol grip attachment to them.
But nowadays, with the new laws, getting that shit through the mail would make it illegal.
Right, because did you notice the barrel? That was like the 6-inch barrel on top.
Yeah.
Why don't I have a?
So here's what it would look like, but if you put the 6-inch barrel on it.
Right on.
It's like something out of Star Wars. I want one.
So before we went live, I was telling you I went shooting with my neighbor upstairs, and he had, I forget who put it out. Anywho, he has a little 22, and it was uncomfortable to shoot because, and I have a little girly hand, right, and my hand went past the pistol, so it wasn't very comfortable.
Your hand would pass the what?
Was it a revolver or auto?
He froze. I thought he was still.
Yeah, he's in momentary never land.
It was just then when he realized he just perjured himself.
It was at this moment he realized he had fucked up.
Yeah, that was the version I'm more familiar with right there.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this fucking internet.
Hallelujah.
What the fuck?
So what kind of pistol was it? Was it a pistol or a revolver?
No, it wasn't a revolver, but it was weird. I didn't like it because and like I said, I don't know how much you guys heard what I said, but it
your pinky fell off the hand grip.
Pinky, it felt as if it was up to here. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. It was probably just a pinky. But it was just.
Do you know what kind of gun it was? Like, was it silver, black?
It was scary looking. It was black.
Okay, it was black. So
God forbid the scary black.
Well, I mean, if it was silver, I would have been like probably a fucking Jennings or a Cobra or.
No, I think it was a.
Did you say semi-auto?
No, it was a semi, but I didn't. I'm trying to think of who the fucking manufacturer was, and I can't think of it right now. But he also fucking.
Was it a Phoenix like mine?
No, I don't know. It was just
tiny.
Small. It was tiny. It was a 22 too.
Did it have black?
Like a little Derringer.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than a Derringer.
Was it like some little Bond Arms, little mini revolver or something?
No, it wasn't a revolver. But anywho, I just It was just uncomfortable. And then
But it was only a 22.
And then we're all of a sudden, well, because we went to the range because I came home and I hear this loud bangs, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm down here, and I got the headset on.
Oh, shit.
So I go upstairs. He's got a lever action, Rockwood, no Rock,
Rock Island.
Rock Island, a Rock Island lever action rifle. That now you remember this. There's a field behind my house. Well, there's a very very small patch of woods. Then a field that's bigger than a football field. Yeah, that looks to be it. Something like that. Yeah. So
little Phoenix like mine. Steven.
And then there's a condo. Okay. He's shooting so like diagonally, so he's not like shooting at the condo. Right.
Perfect angle for a ricochet.
No, he wasn't shooting at the condo. He was shooting in the woods beside the condo. And I go, what the fuck are you doing? He goes, look way down there. I says, I can't see way down there. He says, yeah, you need the binoculars. I go, what are you doing? He goes, yesterday when I came home from work, he says, I jumped over the fence. I go, yeah. He goes, there's a path out there. There's no shit. I says, I hunt back there. So there's a quarry. He goes, oh. I says, yeah. So what did you do? He says, I took the path all the way down. I go, yeah. He says, and then I went through some marsh. I go, yeah. He says, here's this fucking tree standing there doing nothing. So I put a target on it. I go, you out of your fucking mind? I go, dude, we're in an apartment building. We're not out in the fucking farm somewhere.
Yeah, right.
And nobody said a fucking word. Not one of the neighbors complained. Nothing. I go, you're out of your mind. He goes, well, where can we go? I said, go to the fucking range. Oh, you're going to use handguns? I goes, yeah, that's it.
So what was the equipment used again to see it?
You know? But, I gotta go to the outdoor range to go. I want to take the shotgun and the muzzleloader out. Before I go to Maine. But I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't want to
go to prison.
I can go to the range, but it's not that far away. It's about 25 minutes, I guess, to the outdoor range.
Not the response I was expecting when you said prison. Really and truly.
My closest range to me is like 15 minutes, but it's absolutely sucks. So I drive to the one that's about a half hour up the road, maybe 40 minutes. About a half hour.
And it's a small. It's a small outdoor range. It's a small outdoor range too. You know what I mean? It's only got three what he calls for rifle and shotgun, and then beside that is pistol only, and then that's it. You know what I mean? It's not very big at all.
You better you try getting in there like right before deer season. It's going to be packed 24/7.
Yeah, that's a nice.
I hate fucking public ranges, man. They're so goddamn dangerous.
Well,
they're not if you got good people there running them.
The funny thing is, though,
I don't like shooting with 30 people I don't know.
Well, here's the funny thing, Ohio. Each time I went there, even the one here in Drake, when we went to the one here in Drake, because I'm not a member, so it's, because they won't let me be a member because I don't have an FID card. So, but when we go there, I've never shared it with anybody. Like I said, the one in Tingsboro only holds like for rifle and shotgun. I think it's only 3. There's only 3 tables set up, 4 tables set up.
Oh, well, but anyway, right quick. Good night, folks.
Thanks for popping up.
But there's never been anybody there but us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey,
so
here's something I just found that was they took the guy's name off of it, so it didn't embarrass the hell out of him. But it's in one of the AR-15 groups, forums. He said, I read it on Reddit that every so often, if you're going to be running a 22 conversion kit through your AR, you should shoot 1 to 2 300 blackouts through it to get the lead buildup out of the barrel. I think I waited too long between barrel cleaning because the first time I shot one, it blew the barrel out the first time.
Wow. That's got to be a joke, I hope.
I don't know. I mean, he's got a picture of the fucking barrel. And it's got a bunch of comments.
Yeah, I bet it does.
And it's in one of those AR forums, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So either he's joking them or he actually did it and didn't realize that he's an idiot. Until everybody on this forum is going to let him know.
Kind of late now.
Yeah.
Hope we didn't kill nobody.
Forums get to be sometimes a little mean, though, don't they?
Fuck yeah, they do.
Yeah, you tend to get a lot of people in forums that are like my way or the highway. You're an idiot if you don't do it the way I do it.
Yeah, and that's kind of sucks.
And I have seen a shit ton of wrong advice in forums, especially reloading forums.
I was on an ice fishing forum one time, and there was a jackass on there saying, "Yeah, you can ice fish on 2 inches of ice." And he's telling somebody brand new, never ice fish in their life. Blah, blah, blah. So the guy come on, he says, I'm hearing conflicting things. What's the best? No, he didn't say best. He's like, what's the thickness of the ice before, that I can fish on? And guy says, you can fish on 2 inches of ice. And I'm like, you asshat. I'm fucking telling anybody I can fish.
It should be what? What is safe ice? 6, 7 inches?
No.
That's for a snowmobile.
Now we're talking good cold weather, hard ice. 3 inches will support a man in a snowmobile.
No, 3 inches will support the man. The snowmobile, it has to be 5 or better, I believe.
And it also all depends. If you got a big old flat wind exposed lake, I wouldn't go out on that fucker if it was 4 inches thick because that ice will actually get a wave when the wind blows.
Oh yeah, that ice, it's a lot. It comes to life. Let me tell you, it comes to life when it's fucking 20 inches thick too. But anyway, I write back and I said to him, I said, there's a chart out, blah blah blah. It'll tell you when it's safe for you to walk on ice, when it's safe for you to drive a 4-wheeler or a snowmobile on ice, when you can drive your car on ice, when you can be around, 15 guys hanging around with cars, there's a whole chart on it. So I write all that. The guy says, thanks. There was no problem. The original numbnut that fucking told me you can fish on 2 inches of ice. Oh, you can't believe them charts. I goes, shut up. And then I just shut up. You're sending a guy out on 2 inches of fucking ice, you Todd. You know what I mean? It's like
J Watt says Dish can fish on 2 inches of ice, but you got to remember, J Watt, she wears high heels when she's ice fishing. Well, so you don't slip. Get your stilettos up.
Oh, he's not awake. I thought he was awake. I was texting my neighbor to see what kind of, yeah, that's why Mikey never goes ice fishing. Fuck you, I don't go ice. I ice fish more than you do. What the fuck do you do?
No, on early ice, you got to be careful because 2 inches of ice on one part of the lake will be like 0 inches on another.
Exactly.
Part of the lake.
Right.
No, I'm answering Jay Watterson, who's saying yada, yada, yada. That's why Mikey never goes ice fishing. Stop it.
Now you go through the ice one time, it'll learn you real good.
Already have.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
Got me when actually, it was just a pond. Me and my little brother were on skis, and we were just kind of cross-country skiing with him. And we went across the pond, no problem, 2 or 3 times. I took the skis off and stepped onto the pond, bloop, right through.
Tough is your weight distribution on the skis, eh?
Yep.
Oh,
You know what Belle Isle
we
was?
were.
Mhm.
You know how they used to have a little dock that you can walk all the way around? Well, I was we wanted to take land, and I was right by the center part trying to come right off my boots.
She fell in the Detroit River
Oh Lord.
by Belle Isle. Like, whoops, that's scary. There's current in that river. I watched the Houdini movie. I ain't doing that.
I went through on the ice on a lake, on a small lake pond, whatever you want to call it. It's not a pleasant experience.
Right on, redneck.
But it was only 8 feet of water, 7 foot of water, so I got lucky.
Did you make it to the bottom, or did you catch your arms on the ice?
The guys told me I came out of the hole faster than I went in the hole. Because as soon as my boots hit the fucking bottom, I came out of that fucking. I didn't even look either. I just bent my knees and fucking shot out of that fucking water like a fucking rocket. And when I did that, one of the guys just fucking grabbed me and just fucking. Whoosh. And then the stupid thing we did was we get on fucking sled.
I fell through a pond one time, but it was only about 3 foot deep where I was standing. So it was like just over my knees.
Right.
But it ruined my fucking day because I was wearing tennis shoes and jeans. So
yeah, probably scared the shit out. Oh!
Yeah, and I had to walk home and fucking cold ass and wet.
I'm getting a picture like Christmas Vacation where he fell through the attic and landed on the bunk bed. Like, oh.
We got on snowmobiles and went back to camp. That was the stupidest thing I ever did, because by the time I got back to camp and it wasn't that far, I was a solid fucking ice cube.
You can move over.
MCK says I'm good. Trapped under the ice scares the crap out of me. MCK. I was on a pond, so there's no current. So wherever you went, usually, if you go in
ready for Daddy
on a lake or a pond, you're gonna come out the same hole, right? So if you're on a river, a little bit different, right? Then you're under the ice and you can't find the hole.
Susie's going to bed, everybody.
Good
night, Susie.
I'm fucking waving, but my icon's on. Good night, Susie.
Yeah, speaking of icons, where did my icon go?
Mexico.
I used to have. If you go on, I used to have the mountain with the woods and the mountains as
Turn your camera
icon.
off. Turn your camera off for a sec.
He hasn't downloaded it yet.
Right, it's gone. Now he's froze.
No, I'm not.
You're right. It is gone. You got to put a new one on there if you remember how from 4 years ago. Mike, are you drinking urine?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
That's a manly man drink right there.
Yeah, in a manly man glass.
Would that be weasel piss or moose piss?
That's Mikey piss.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Christ have mercy.
Watch it, Jay Watt. You're going to get her in trouble wanting her to prank me. I don't do that shit. I get even, like way over even.
I do it to my wife all the time.
What? Trying to get you to prank me.
No, not in my lifetime.
Stop being chicken.
Good girl. There's a big difference between chicken and smart.
I gotta close my eyes. I gotta go to sleep sometime.
So doesn't he?
Yeah, but I'm a light sleeper compared to her.
Yeah.
Just put baking soda in his fucking toothpaste water. They'll be all right.
She's got a slight disadvantage. She sleeps with the
ears off,
ear gear off. So I can go in there riding an elephant. She wouldn't know.
No.
Rack. She'd never hear it.
My daughter has a real tough time hearing out of her left ear. she's pretty well deaf in the left ear, and if she's laying down, she can't hear her.
Right.
You know. And the other day she was late for school, and so she called me. She says, "Daddy, I need a note." I says, "For what?" She says, "I was late," and I'm like, "So why do you need a note for being late?" I thought you need a note for being out. She goes, "Nope, I need a note for being late." I'm like, "Write the note and I'll sign it when you get home." So she wrote the note and I signed it when she got home. And I'm like, "Why were you late?" She goes, "Dad, when I woke up, I was on my left side. I didn't hear the alarm."
Oh.
And I'm like, "Oh."
Have to get her a flashing light one.
Yeah, she won't. She's her old man. She won't like her, what do you call it? No.
She won't wear hearing aids?
Not yet, no. I keep trying to tell her that they have these little tiny motherfuckers that you can't even see in your ear.
Is she deaf from damage or deaf from something not working?
Something not working properly, because when she was little, we didn't have a problem. It's only been since she was probably, I don't know, 13-ish.
Because you got to be careful what age you start wearing hearing aids, because they actually do more damage to your ear because they increasing the volume, blasting it in there.
Yeah. Well, she even when she's watching TV, she watches the she puts the what do you call it on the TV when she's watching TV?
Closed caption.
Closed caption. Thank you, Dish.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Or videos. You know, like I was watching a video on her shift lock and all that, and she's, "Dad, put the closed caption." I said, "I'm sorry, honey, I keep forgetting." You know. So I told her, I says, "At least I'm not as bad as your uncle, right?" She says, "Yeah." So my brother is at the range, at the police range with his coworker, and his coworker broke his headset for for the ear protection, and so it looked like the office people only have the one set, like it's a half set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he says, "Give me that. I'll take it home to my daughter." He says, "What do you mean?" "Well, he goes, "My daughter's deaf in one ear." He goes, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" You know. But when we go shooting, when she came shooting with us a couple of times, my daughter, and she doesn't double up on her ear protection. I mean, I have the 3M, headset for her, but
Mikey, I wanted to show you. You said a manly glass. I want to show you a manly glass. Huh?
Oh, well.
That's a manly glass. It's got a bullet in it.
All right, there it is. I can see it now.
Tink. I like those.
That's funny.
Usually to injure your ear, it isn't one big loud noise. It can be a low noise, but if it's repetitive and over and over and over, like at work running the machine,
right.
That's what gets you.
Yeah. But what kills me is that. Go ahead, Susie. Sorry. Huh?
I was born being deaf, so it doesn't run in the family. So I don't know if you want to get her checked out.
We have. Here's the funny part. Okay, taking her to Mass Eye and Ear, one of the best hospitals on the East Coast for eyes and ears, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't understand why she can't hear.
Wow, weird.
Did she have swimmer's ears when she was growing up?
Not that I recollect. I mean, I always taught them when they were in the shower. I'd say to them, I said, "Listen to me. Before you come out of the shower, it's like when you come out of the lake, give yourself a little head shake on both sides, get the water out of there." But I don't think she's totally deaf in it, but it's extremely hard for her to hear out of it. You know what I'm saying?
What voice did she like hearing better, a male or a female?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't.
Okay.
Because I'm loud to begin with, So she always hears her father, you know. But what kills me is that she'll crank that, her and her sister get in that fucking car of hers, and they blare that fucking radio, and she doesn't do it because she can't hear it. She doesn't do it because she can't hear it. She does it because she likes the song. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, and I tell her, I go, hey, and she'll be like, what? And I go, you shouldn't have your music that loud. She goes, Dad, you don't listen to music that loud? I goes, honey, I don't have a hearing issue like you do. I go, you're gonna hurt your other ear, and then you're in trouble.
Right.
You know, I says, so, you know.
And by the way, in case anybody else noticed, like I did, you've seen Dish go like this. She's currently in training and practicing for the world record on amount of claps per minute by a woman. So you'll
really
do that more often. Yeah, that's how they do it.
Dish, that looks kind of cool. I was wondering if I come over, can you maybe hello?
Wow.
Like you're rolling dough.
Right.
Kneading bread dough.
Making a pretzel. That's how we used to make pretzels when I was a kid. My mom would say, hey, you guys want to make pretzels? And we're like, how do you make a pretzel? Let's just get over here. And we did it. And you know, I could never do that the right way. You know how they make a perfect pretzel and they put,
flip.
You know, I can't, dude. Every time I tried to make that, and my mom used to say, start at the bottom and go like this. I'd start at the bottom, I go, and it never. She used to have, mom would always fix it for me, you know what I mean? But because it looked all fucked up. But I'll tell you what, they tasted fucking awesome. Awesome, I tell you.
Dude, soft pretzels are one of my favorite.
I love soft pretzels. Oh my God, they're the best. Little bit of butter, not too much. And they're loaded with fucking salt.
No, I don't like those anti-May or whatever that company is.
What's that, Ohio?
There's a company like like in the mall at the food court.
Yeah.
It's Maze or something like that, whatever.
She's gonna come meow at your door.
I don't like those. I just like the cheap generic. Like the best place to get a hot pretzel back in the day was at the food stand at Kmart or Woolworths.
Yeah, you mean like getting a sausage off a guy at a baseball park
store,
right?
Oh, I heard he got a sausage off a guy.
Ohio, is that what you're talking about? Like like a street vendor?
Yeah, but there's
hot dog here. Get your hot dog.
No, not in the stadium. Outside the stadium.
But there's a chain, a pretzel chain. It's like they got them in the malls everywhere, and they're called Auntie Anne's.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
they're not good. Those aren't good pretzels, man.
No,
I don't.
I like they are not good.
I don't like them.
If they fall apart when you go like this, it's not like bread or something. When you go like that and it falls, no, throw the whole thing right away.
It just doesn't taste like a pretzel, and it's just covered in so much fucking salt. It's just Ditch knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Ditch?
Yeah, I do.
Hurry up and grab it, redneck prepper.
Oh yeah, Ditch knows everything about coming apart. She's a fucking Green Bay Packers fan.
And it's got so much butter and shit on it. It just doesn't. No, it's greasy.
Yeah,
the best pretzels. Yeah. The best soft pretzel is just the super pretzel.
Yeah. You know, you can buy them frozen. They're even better.
That's what I'm talking about. The frozen ones, the super pretzel.
The frozen ones. You put them in the microwave for a minute. Oh, then you can't even touch it. When I take the French's mustard.
Yeah, but back in the day when you were a kid, like Kmart used to have because you go to Kmart with your mom and you go get a fucking cherry icy and a hot pretzel.
Yes.
Yeah, those were the days.
They had those little stores inside Kmart. Target has one.
Frozen Coke guy, sorry.
Target has those.
You're a frozen Coke?
Does your Target have a snack shack?
Hey, redneck, what's up?
No, ours has a fucking Starbucks in it.
Oh, well, we have a Starbucks in our Target too, but right across from Starbucks is the little snack. They sell pizza.
Our Target, Steve, you were there. Our Target has a Starbucks in it, and in the Target parking lot, guess what there is? A fucking Starbucks.
that
So
sucks.
there's two Starbucks within 100 yards of each other.
Hey, LG, what's
Hey,
up?
LG. Oh, she makes the L like LG looks the L looks like the L from
Laverne and Shirley.
Laverne and Shirley.
What? They got like
Hey,
pretzel
guys.
makers that look like waffle makers.
They
That's
actually
called
have a
a
pretzel maker.
Yeah, it's on
capital
Amazon.
I
L.
never knew that.
You make your soft pretzel mix and then you pour it in there and
Mm.
close the lid.
All right, stop because now I'm gonna go fucking. There's nothing open for me to go to.
Just go to Amazon and type in pretzel maker, dude. Bad to the
I
ass.
love fucking pretzels.
Bad to the ass.
But here's the
Little
thing:
bit
I
of
like
mustard
pretzels.
on it. Mhm.
I love pretzels, okay, but I don't like pretzel buns at Burger King.
No, me neither. Pretzel buns at Wendy's and shit. No,
That's
they're
not
no
a
good.
pretzel. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
kind of
they
like a
really
brownie.
did it.
If a brownie doesn't have nuts in it, it's chocolate cake.
Oh fuck! You can get an icy maker on fucking Amazon.
What's an icy
No
maker?
way.
What's an icy?
An icy. You can get cherry icy or the Coke icy.
Oh, Slurpee.
No,
Yeah.
an icy.
What's the
Slurpee.
one with the little beads?
It's
and like-
7-Eleven.
Well, they're Slurpees, but then they're icy brand. Icies are the ones at Target, dude. If you're
Mikey, on next week's chat, can you do the pack we won chip challenge? It would be fun. All right, help me out. What's Packy chip challenge?
oh
What is-
geez, like the world's hottest chip or something.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm good then. No, I'm good.
Oh,
I know a brownie has a different bad at MCK, but you have to put nuts in a fucking brownie. You just have to. And by the way, when you do a brownie, the
nuts
top
and reefer, one of the
the
two.
top part of the brownie is supposed to be a light colored chocolate, right? If they do it right. And the middle part is black as night. with
Oh,
the
that's
walnuts.
awesome. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
one with
that's
the polar
that's
bear
like
and
a
everything.
Slurpee. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
yeah,
awesome.
$139.
It's worth it.
yeah. Jay Watt says Icy has the polar bear. You're right. I know what you're talking about. But the drink is all the same. It's a frozen fucking
Yeah.
whatever
Slurpee.
drink.
Man, now I want a Slurpee.
Blue, red, whatever they have, right?
7-Eleven's open 24 hours, and I got my car in the
Yeah, I know.
driveway.
I got a 7-Eleven up here. Now I'm gonna have to go down there and get Pepsi because I'm drinking fucking apple juice.
It's too cold though. I don't feel like getting dressed. I'm sitting here in my pajamas.
You're sick. You're not supposed to go outside.
I know somebody else should go get me a Slurpee, shouldn't they?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
probably-
Somebody who loves me.
And by the way, I think you found a way to be alone in your house. Just stay sick all the time.
Stay
Nobody
sick
comes
all the
around.
time.
Well,
Yeah.
do
no
you
one-
do you have? Are you sure you don't? Are you sure you don't have the vid?
No, I do. I know they tested me and don't have it.
You're supposed to get your camera set up before you unmute. Right?
There you are.
I think I just heard the toilet flush.
What's your recipe for brownies, sir? With the nuts and stuff, so it's not cake. I don't. LG. I don't make brownies. I had a great aunt.
Damn,
My
redneck, you can live in a nice ass place.
My aunt Ella. She made the best brownies in the entire universe. I love my mother to death. My mother can't compete when it comes to making brownies like my aunt did. I don't know how they made them. I used to watch them, and then I used to get to lick the spoon in the mix up.
Oh,
Every once in a while, I'd slip my tongue on the fucking, because they didn't use the big fucking mixes back then. The handheld ones, you know, the beaters.
So they made you stick your tongue in there when it was still running?
No, when it was done, I'd lick the fucking beater, and every once in a while, you get like a sharp one. You know what I mean? And be like, oh.
Yeah.
But the brownie batter is thick. But that's how she did it.
This we can go together and buy the icy maker, and they have one of those pretzel warmer rotisserie things.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
And we could get like a panini maker, and we could put it all in like a Steve's van, and go to like state fairs and shit and sell that shit.
Oh, they
There you
were
go.
LG. LG was just simply amazing.
Or
Yeah.
we could do like paninis or some type of sub sandwiches with ices and pretzels. And we can do, because they got the thing that holds the nacho cheese and warms it up with
That's
the
not
nacho chips.
cheese.
It's mine.
And we get one of those, and then we could like go out on the ice and just sell fucking like Kmart food to the ice fishermen.
And by the way, do you know what panini is if you translate it to English?
No, what is it?
Small sandwich.
Oh,
Right.
really?
Jay
That's funny,
Watterson
'cause, like,
says
we have a place here called Paninis, and they got some big ass paninis.
Jay Watterson says Dish makes the ultimate pumpkin pie.
Yeah, there's a
I'll tell you
nacho
what, I
cake
don't like pumpkin
over.
pie, but you know what my wife just made? She made pumpkin bread with maple and brown sugar in it. Let me tell you how good
Really
that
good.
was.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
my god! I'm like, what the hell is this? And she goes, I'm not gonna tell you because you won't eat it. I'm like, just fucking tell me what it is, babe. As this is delicious. And she's like, you might want to say something. I was going to say, if they're not here, too bad. That's how I look at it. Snooze, you lose. So I got a nice big. She's like, stop. I'm like, all right. She goes, you want coffee? I'm like, yeah. So I got the coffee with it, and I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. I said, hon, what is it? She goes, it's pumpkin bread with maple syrup and brown sugar. I put brown sugar in it, and she went. I said, no, it's not. I goes, because pumpkin tastes like fucking ass. And she goes, trust me, it is. And I tell you, it was fucking delicious. Delicious.
Oh yeah. Toast it with some butter on it. Oh, hell yeah!
Now, I have to confess, and you probably remember these. Mikey, you probably remember them too. But
what's that?
We still have. It's in our basement. Every once in a while, we dig it out and clean it up. But we still have this Snoopy snow cone maker.
Oh,
No way.
yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out. What the Slurpee was a snow cone.
Yeah, you put the ice down in it, and you push down on the little Snoopy thing, and you twist the little red spinner handle and grind it all up, and it falls into the cup. Like 4 hours of fucking grinding ice cubes to get one little cup of ice, and then we don't have the original flavoring squirty things because those are. I mean, we have the bottles still, but we don't have. So we just went to like the store and bought flavors or whatever.
What was the other thing we used to have?
Down in New Orleans, they took snow cones to a whole new level. Oh my god!
Would they add shrimp to it?
Yeah, you could probably get a shrimp snow cone, but they call them ices. But oh my god, they are awesome.
What was the other
I
thing?
had
Go ahead, Red.
I had an icy machine here at the golf course, and I went. I used to be an electrician, and I wired this guy's place and boat. He built a storage boat unit where you can park your boat and charge your battery. And there's like 12 units, and he also did icy machines. And he gave me one. He said, "Put this in there. Do this." He said, "It'll cost you this much." Told me about something about it's almost 100% profit. But if it sits in the machine,
because it makes ice and water,
nobody buys it. you're pretty much, pretty much screwed. I ended up selling the ice machine when I closed the golf course. Ended up selling the ice machine for like $75. I just gave it to the guy.
Basically.
Yeah, he probably had a good time with it. Plus, make daiquiris.
Now I'm hungry.
We had a birthday party for my boys when they were younger, and it was all like we had a carnival theme, right? So we built like 4 little squared hut little things to have games in, like the ring on the, you tie the ring to the stick and try to pick the bottle up, that game. And then we had like knock the cans off with the beanbag game or whatever. And we had all these cheap little prizes and stuff like that. But dude, we went all out for this party, and our friends and family were just totally into it. Buddy of mine, he showed up and he set up his own little fucking like funnel cake thing. He made funnel cakes for everybody. One lady that we knew, she brought we had a snow cone machine there. She brought a snow cone machine, and she also had a cotton candy machine. So she did snow cones and cotton candy.
Cool. You guys better shut up. I'm gonna have to go dig out my cotton candy machine.
Oh, you got a cotton candy machine?
We had one when we were a kid.
Yeah.
It never worked perfect unless you jacked around with it.
Yeah, the one she brought was like the big silver, like big one, like you see at the fairs and shit.
Yeah, this one was like that, but it was like a mini version.
I was never a big cotton candy guy.
I don't really think he's at that house.
They watched salad shooters. Remember those? Shave ice, good.
Oh yeah, I remember salad shooter.
1995.
Gear, I agree. There is nothing like a state fair corn dog.
Never was.
Oh yeah, we did corn dogs too. We had corn dogs and.
See, now I have an icon out there.
Right.
That's fucked up.
You probably blocked one of your rants.
Yeah, you're right, LG. LG, didn't they used to make phones, LG? Wasn't that a phone?
Yeah, they make all kinds of stuff.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what LG means. Does it mean Lady Gaga?
LG up here means gas.
Mike likes deep fried Twinkies and Snicker bars. No.
We should do some deep fried moon pies.
Do not deep fry any type of my favorite fucking junk food, or I will get pissed off.
You have to expand your horizons and try new things. Who could pass up a deep fried?
I did try new things. I did try 2 things. I tried a redhead. I tried a brunette.
Who's got a cat and heat?
I tried a blonde.
Yeah, me too. Didn't work.
Didn't work. Didn't work for me because I used to be blonde. I used to be blonde before I went bald. Well, I went bald on purpose.
Since you brought it up, Steve.
Okay.
I seen a new video today.
Oh, you did?
What's that?
So excited.
I think I saw it too, Ohio. It was kind of pathetic.
So LG, not that I really care.
Link the internal, please.
Are you? Before I open my mouth, is that what you want me to do?
What? No, this has got it taken care of.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell?
Me too.
Steady. I think he did throw open his mouth a little bit.
I love it.
Speaking of wet burp, I had a nasty one today.
You're absolutely right, Jay Watt. I fucking love pickled eggs.
Oh, God, I can't do pickled eggs.
I know gunpowder. I tried to stop it, but it wouldn't work.
I'd like to try the fried Twinkies. Never tried doing those.
Yeah, I never had one either.
I think that's
just
wrong.
bought some Twinkies the other day. They were banana flavored Twinkies. Those were pretty good.
I don't think I've had a Twinkie since I was like 12.
Thanks, Dish.
Yep.
in a long time.
What are we talking about?
Do they still
I'm lost.
do they still make Twinkies?
Yeah, Hostess
Yeah.
sold out or whatever. For the longest time they were gone, but now their Hostess is back under. I think somebody else bought out the name,
Little
but they still
Debbie?
make Hostess cakes. Yeah.
Huh.
I think it's Dolly Madison maybe bought out Hostess or something. Those were my favorite. Was like those
it was some.
those pink zingers.
It was a company down in Mexico bought out Hostess. That's why when you eat the apple pies now, you get this coating of pig fat in your mouth. It's disgusting.
Gross.
Oh, it is. After you swallow the bite, you're like, you can't get it off your tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try it.
Never
You
mind.
don't believe me? I dare you.
So
Yeah, I don't think I'll be trying that.
the company is Gore's, and they're from Johnson County, Kansas.
Kansas? Who the
yeah.
fuck lives in Kansas?
And they own Hostess, Donuts, the donuts or whatever, Twinkies, Dolly
Ring
Madison.
dings.
Yeah, they do all the Hostess.
Ring dings are my favorite.
The Ding Dongs or Ding Dongs or whatever.
Not to be confused with a ring ding, by the way.
And then like the cupcakes. Did you guys get like the orange cupcakes with the white icing on them?
No. Or the pink. No. Or the snowballs. Remember the snowballs with the
Dude,
coconut?
I like snowball. Every once in a blue moon, I'll grab one.
It's like eating those hard yellow fucking things at Easter. I hate those too.
You guys like the moon pies?
Oh, dude, that's my third food source in my life. Is a moon pie.
We call moon pies up here scooter pies.
Do you know they got peanut butter moon pies out now?
Yeah, there's peanut butter. They make peanut butter, vanilla, strawberry, banana, chocolate. Did I say vanilla?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
I live back in the
my
woods.
family's from West Virginia. I know
that.
all there is to know about the moon pie business.
Because I haven't bought it yet, J-Watt. I still got my J-Watt. I still got my note right here. Some great recipes for pie crust. Use lard, but I can't explain why you are tasting pig fat.
The things with moon pies though is, if you take a moon pie and put it in the microwave for about 15, 16 seconds, they are so good. Just heat it up a little bit.
So Dish, I think if LG is a female, we should call her Laverne.
Laverne.
Because of the L.
Because of the L.
LG, are you a female or a male? Not that it really matters.
She might take offense to being called Laverne.
Well, I don't know if it's a he or a she yet, so that's why you can't really.
Why? It's just a French name for Vern, Laverne.
It'd be Laverne.
Laverne.
That poor list will never see the light of day outside the basement.
What was Laverne's favorite drink?
Pepsi and milk.
Yeah.
So okay, LG. Listen, LG's a female, so can we call her Laverne? What do you think? She's brand new. You know what I mean. I think LG is easy enough. Okay, so I guess Laverne ain't gonna happen.
Told you.
I guess Laverne ain't happening.
What? I say call Laverne until they have to get up on the panel and tell you not to.
No.
That might work. Nah, we don't like to threaten people. Make fun of a few, but not threaten.
Yeah, we just make fun of them when they're not around.
So LG, you're gonna have to come on Friday nights at my chat.
Always trying to drum up business for his chat, isn't he?
I know.
Networking, motherfucker. I do that for Steve Are you
Never
done
mind
yet?
if you're here on a Saturday night, but you should show up on my chat on Friday.
Hey, asshole.
I might just bring back Sunday night shenanigans.
Most people network by going to other people's chats and other people's channels.
Yeah.
And be nice and be a participant and hope that they will follow you to your chat eventually.
Yeah,
not
like
going
said,
on your buddy's
okay.
chat.
So
like somebody would shout you out.
Let me know when you guys are done. You guys both done now, assholes? Both you assholes done yet?
Stevie would say, don't forget, Friday night, go check out Mike Lewis's chat.
Never, not once on his chat has he ever said that. And I do it every Friday night.
I did you a big old shout out video about the quagmire.
When was this?
Yeah, another
4 years
video
ago?
you didn't watch.
Yeah.
What times are my chats?
Quagmire videos.
My chats goes at around 9:30, 10 o'clock on Friday nights.
But I'm going to sue him so he can't use the name anymore.
You'll know Mike's chats. He's the one with all the trolls in the side chat, so it's real easy to fit in.
Yeah. Because you know who the troll is, don't you?
I wish I did.
You know exactly who the troll. I know exactly who that troll is.
He's not smart enough. Now, did your name get passed along by one person to another? Probably.
I think that troll is from the south.
Nah. Too much work. That's a network. That's a professional troll network.
I told you that the Southerners suck.
Oh, did you ever find that how to put the blocked words in your thing? It's on the same page as your moderators and your blocked channels. You just got to scroll down below that, and it will be a little black and white rectangle that says block words. And you can put words.
You can block the word fucking "the," and people can't even type that shit in your chat.
Yep. You okay?
Here, LG, I'll write something in the chat so you can click on it. How's that?
Wow.
Just let me get.
Man, the man has no shame.
Who me? Who me? I absolutely have zero shame. Goddamn right I don't.
You little
I have
whore,
zero shame. I am. I'm the biggest toe you've ever seen in your life.
You might as well just share the whole link to your fucking channel.
Yeah, no shit.
I tell everybody go on Stevie's chat every week.
Hey, Jay Watt, put in the links to Mike's channel.
Jay Watson was timed out by Mike DeLucia. I did not fucking do that. How do you guys do that? You guys, how the fuck did that happen? Knock it off.
He just wrote it is all.
Oh, all right, good, because I'm fucking like, whoa, what the fuck? I did not do that.
Yes, we could have had near heart attack. You started way too early.
Oh my god. All right, LG. I wrote hi, LG. Just click. You can click on my name and go to my page from there.
I'm gonna block that. SKS Hugo, what's up?
Hey, SKS.
SKS, how are you, brother? MCK, you believe what they're doing to me here, bro? Jay Watson says I'm timed out by him. Jay Watt, I will when I go to new subscriber. Thank you, LG.
And by the way, Mikey,
yeah.
if you check her subscribers,
yeah,
I've been on there for like a while.
I'll go on there. I'll go on there in a minute because I'm on your chat. I don't want to veer off the fucking, you know.
Oh, it's okay to whore out your chat on my chat, but you don't want to, you know.
But why? I whore you out on my own chat. Don't I? And I always mention your chat. If I don't say, hey, go watch Stevie's chat Friday night on Saturday night, I'm always like, well, this might happen on Stevie's chat that we have on Saturdays. You know,
there,
blah,
there
blah,
you
blah.
go, Jay Watt.
Yeah, what's that fucking... Well, actually, that's my name.
There you go.
Careful on Ohio's. That might be 2 girls, 1 cup.
Ohio.
Actually, you know what? It's all about subs and shit. Everybody put a link to their channel in there. Well, you get
It is all about subs. I don't understand why all of a sudden we're all of a sudden
if you have a wrench, you can drop your link in.
Yeah, but you don't have. They brought back go to channel now. Thank God.
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's a big fucking problem all of a sudden.
It ain't. Just ball busting like you're so good at.
I'm not good at it. I suck at ball busting.
Uh-huh.
Me? I suck.
Holy shit, it's 1:30.
Is it really?
Go away, bitch.
No, it's only 12:26.
Yeah, right.
You
South of the border.
Time zone if you forgot to set your clock back.
Oh, I learned a new trick. Oh, never mind. I blabbed that last night on that other chat.
God damn it, J-Watt.
What did he do?
See, told me.
I clicked on a link thinking it might have been his channel.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. J-Watt doesn't even have a channel.
J-Watt.
What is the
Right
show?
here.
What can you
It's early.
explain what it was, Dish?
What's that, Mikey?
Can you explain what the link was?
Make them click on it.
Some chick eating mayonnaise.
Oh.
Gross.
No, thank you.
You mean like mayonnaise or mayonnaise?
Mayonnaise.
Well, I don't know if you had a code word or not, you know.
No code word.
No code.
Every time I hear mayonnaise, all I think of is fucking Louis Gossett Jr. fucking saying to Richie Gere.
I remember
You got that mayonnaise.
Who was it that had the big problem with mayonnaise?
Dish.
Dish.
Huh?
Dish.
Was it
Right
Dish?
above you. Right above you.
They said you use mayonnaise sandwiches for lunch.
No, thank you.
She says it in a polite way. Now, if I said you having a mayonnaise sandwich, she'd tell me to go fuck myself.
But in a good way.
Yeah, Dish. You say mayonnaise to Dish, and she'll gag.
Yeah, I like mayonnaise on like
only on a cold day.
Shit like that.
Cold day only. Cold day only, and I have to mix it with like lettuce
spread mayonnaise
or
on
tomatoes.
bologna and cheese at like 7 in the morning, putting it in a Ziploc bag, putting it in
Letting that fucking heat up,
and allowing that shit to sit in the back seat of the car for 6 hours before I eat it.
That's just wrong.
I order mayonnaise at a gallon at a time.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Stump Junior, everybody. Stump Junior.
Not me. I can't do it.
All right, we've gone over the edge, folks. Let's get the hell out of here. It's 1:30.
Alrighty.
Ooh, is it really? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, kept you up past your bedtime. Thank you, everybody in the side chat. You make this shit rock. Great comments tonight. Some new faces, which is awesome.
Don't forget to watch the Patriots. Oh, they're on a bye. Never mind.
One more comment, and we'll have. There we go. 402 comments. Thanks, Gear. You broke the 399 mark. Have an awesome night, everybody. Thanks to everybody coming on the panel. Keep it rolling, because you know I'm kind of quiet. So, peace out.
Bye.
See you next week if I'm alive.